waiting in the
Sounds
chat.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Anna Baker.
All right. As always, I have no idea if we're live.
I'll tell you in about 2 seconds. Oh, live. Drinking Buddies live. Hold on. By the way, it still says number 9 back in business.
Live.
We're still showing
All right, well,
back in business number 9.
No, we're live. We're live. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone, to the Drinking Buddies episode 10, coffee concoctions. So we're gonna be making some coffee cocktails today with myself, Rob from Rob's Home Bar, and always we got Coach Vino from Coach Vino's Progress Bar and David from Booze on the Rocks. I said the right channel name.
Yeah, you got it right. You know.
So I think we're all set up. All the audios are good. We got some guests today. Some other people are going to be joining us, and yeah, hopefully we're gonna drink and we're gonna get caffeinated because that's the goal today.
I'm gonna be
booze and caffeine. We're gonna be awake all night. That's right. This live stream is going on till 5 a.m. and
nice try. 2 hours.
We've got Sean, we've got Devin, and Iceman in the chat. Welcome, guys.
Iceman is driving, but he is a committed.
He's driving. Fan. Oh yes, I'm driving home. Well, no, you can have coffee on the road, but no.
Yes, only coffee.
Oh, Hallie Tiki, how's it going?
Good day, everyone.
Yeah, Hallie Tiki, he's one of the guy TikTokers. Tiki rum. He's got an amazing bar as well.
We got
huge.
A Tiki channel, new Tiki channel.
Well, I don't think he's. Devin, are you on YouTube? He's mainly on TikTok.
TikTok. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I've done some like impromptu lives with him on TikTok a few times. Yeah, he's got an amazing. He's another Canadian. He's down in the Maritimes in Halifax, I think.
All right,
I don't know. I might have gotten that wrong, but no, he's a rum aficionado and a tiki aficionado, and he's got a great collection of rums.
They got some great rums out there.
Shout out to Rob Balas. Rob's a great guy. I like him.
Yeah, he was in our last live.
Yeah, he's been a great supporter of the niche. As well as Sean. Obviously, Sean's awesome. We got a good core crew, man. Love it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, you got it, Devin. You got to get on YouTube. You need part of these lives with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys know, we're making coffee cocktails today because this is coffee season. The fall's here. I mean, I'm drinking coffee like 35 times a day. I don't know about you guys.
That's 35 times.
Just 35?
I think only Australians are drinking more coffee than me right now. Those guys are addicted.
Okay, you haven't seen me, right? This is Canada in the north where it actually gets cold. Unlike in the balmy New York area,
where it actually gets cold. That's right. And he's even more up north. He even for Canadians, Davis is really up north now.
So everybody that's in the chat, how much coffee a day do you drink? I have 2 cups minimum.
I make a pot in the morning, and my wife and I just kind of share that throughout the day. And I ate that. It's a thermos pot, and it does keep it warm most of the day. Yep. You know, even late afternoon, it's still hot, which is nice.
No, absolutely.
All right.
And just so you guys know, it snowed today where I am.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
that's snow on the ground.
I haven't even closed my pool yet.
Hey, our girl Megan's up in this piece. Wheat Pearl. What a nice surprise.
Megan.
I
haven't seen you in a while.
One of the most talented in this niche for sure.
Oh yeah,
I miss her content.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome content, great cinematography, great production value, awesome videos.
And I got to meet her, and I can tell you she's absolutely a doll. She's the sweetest person. Sounds cool.
All right, well, who is starting us off with a drink?
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we invite our first guest to be with us as we start this, right?
All right, we're bringing on. Would you like to introduce our guest?
Yeah, sure. This guy has been a friend of mine since I started on the YouTube journey. His name is PJ. He's a big casino guy. He has a channel. He drives his Uber around, and he talks to people in his Uber, and he also makes cocktails. Just an overall good guy. Welcome, PJ from PJ's Cocktails.
Hey, we need like an applause. We need like an applause sound.
Hey! Show up my coffee shirt.
All right.
You got the coffee shirt. Oh, look at that. Dress for the occasion. Love it.
Yeah, when I go to Vegas, I do an 8 o'clock coffee and slots in the morning, so I got to dress appropriately.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hello, gentlemen. Thanks for inviting me to the show tonight. David, that was going to be my question. If anybody up you or Rob had any snow yet? So
I have some. It went from a nice balmy
Not
4
here.
degrees to -5, and
Fantastic.
it's been like that all day.
Wow, man. Is this going to be the thing now, Dave? Is it going to be just snowing all the time where you are?
Apparently, where I am now, usually plus or minus 4 days either side of Halloween is when winter sits in.
Shoot.
and you're
so-
West Coast now, right?
I mean, now here in Ottawa, it can be like typically we'll get like a couple snowfalls like mid to end November, early December, but it doesn't really stick around, which is weird. I feel like it's shifted because when I was a kid, I remember Christmas usually being pretty white, but now we're close to often having like green Christmases because the snow it falls, but it never sticks around
Wow.
until then January. Then it all hits in friggin' January.
When PJ is down in the DC area, Virginia area, so you don't get too much snow, right?
It hit or miss. We're on that fine line. Everybody north of us gets hammered. Everybody south of us gets hammered with either rain down south, snow up north. We get a little dusting of everything.
Now
We
here's
do
an
have
interesting
a storm, though.
here's an interesting fact about PJ. This guy has played golf 49 or 50. Did you do it
49 states.
49 states. He's played golf in 49
Wow.
states. What's left? Alaska, right?
Alaska, June 22nd. I'm flying to Seattle, then up to Anchorage.
Wow, look at that. That's
You're up to Haines Junction?
Do what?
Are you doing that specifically to play golf there?
Yeah.
Haines Junction, Alaska?
That's
It's
awesome.
funny 'cause I lived in Seattle 15 years, and I never had the idea to play golf in all 50 states. So I was right there. Instead of it being one of the first few, it's going to be the very last. And I drove to every single state except Hawaii, and I'm not going to drive to Alaska.
Hey,
And
it's a
vacations.
gorgeous drive. Mind you.
What, you couldn't
couldn't
drive to Hawaii? Come on.
I keep waiting for that bridge. They keep saying out of service.
Oh, look, May quarters
I
here
get
as well.
right up there to LA on the coast, and it says bridge closed. I'm like, come on.
Winter brush is
Hey,
here.
May is in the house. Hi, May.
Yep.
How you doing, dog?
Hello, May. Yes.
Hey,
Hey.
PJ. So wait, I had to cry. I just blanked on my question for you. Dave, actually, Dave and PJ. How far are you from Alaska, Dave?
2-3 hours.
Oh, hey, there you go. You can play golf together.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm flying up, gonna play it and fly back. I'm not gonna do the tourist thing, and people think I'm
But
crazy.
well, you just got to drive like to my side of the thing because I don't have my passport right now. I need to renew it.
I've got my passport and my little card. So when I was up in Toronto, you'd already moved, so I didn't get to stop in and say hello.
I know I missed it, didn't I?
You left before I got there. That might have been a sign.
Just really quickly, if anyone in the chat, most of the people are on my channel. So if you want to talk with everyone, see what everyone's saying, you want to make sure you head over to my channel.
Yeah, we like to get people to go into the same channel. That way you guys are all in the same chat. Otherwise, we can see all your chats
But you can't
through
see each other.
Restream here.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
if you're not in the same channel, you guys are not chatting at the same time.
All right. Well, look. Why don't we let our guests do the first coffee cocktail of the night?
Yep.
Okay,
All the
that's
pressure's
do
on
it.
you, PJ. All the pressure.
That's okay. I can do that. I can pull this out. I've got my first cocktail set up here. Once
Let's
again,
do it. I said a nice bottle of Mr. Black.
Mr. Black, yeah, and I usually
Mr.
Yeah.
Black, get some stuff to Canada. Come on.
do some Kahlua, but I've been turned on.
pretty
to this
standard.
a while back, and I finally found a bottle, so now I've been drinking it like you're supposed to.
It's so good, huh?
Quick little background: how I even got started was COVID, like everybody else, and I worked at a golf course, so we're busy all the time. But my original bar had a bottle of Captain Morgan's.
Mine too.
That bottle, and I had some RumChata. Now I've got 50 bottles of booze for making all these crazy drinks.
Nice.
I think that's what happens.
I
Is
I watch
I think
you
that's what
guys-
happens. Most people start a bar, they get Captain Morgan, and then they realize it's not actually rum.
No,
They get
it's not. You know what? But when I go to Vegas, that's my drink, Captain and Coke, because I can pound those.
It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad.
It's actually not. It's not a bad drink.
It's not bad. Just don't call it rum.
It's a better Coca-Cola.
I know. Captain and Coke. So.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, but better, man. I mean, how could that be a bad thing? Right?
It works. It's funny.
No,
'cause as a
absolutely
kid,
true.
we used to do
Absolutely
shots.
Hey, we got Uncle Pete. How's it
Hey,
going,
Uncle
buddy?
Pete. Fellow
Right,
nerd.
so,
fellow nerd.
Well, I'll get started with my drink here. So we
What's
All
it called? What's it called?
So
PJ?
it's going to be a RumChata White Russian. So instead of using cream or heavy cream, I'm going to be using it in RumChata, which I like in my coffee and hot chocolate and other hot drinks.
That's
This
one
is
thing I've
gonna
not
be
tried, the RumChata.
Say again?
Good.
That's one thing I haven't tried, the RumChata.
It's
Yep.
it's sweet, but it's good. It's
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
When I go to Vegas, I don't have them up here, but I take the little minis with me on the plane. They have no problem with it. So, all right. So,
So what is
RumChata is it's the rum
a horchata,
version of a cream liqueur of a whiskey liqueur, right? So
but
it was,
horchata doesn't use cream though, right? That's the distinction.
it says real dairy cream. What it says?
No, it is.
It's gonna be
It
a
is.
rum with
Oh, it
real dairy
is.
cream.
Oh. For some reason I thought horchata was like a different like a hey, we got Tim. I thought it was like
It's
a
just for the
cream liqueur or something, but maybe I'm wrong.
Bean
Oh, absolutely.
Or bourbon cream and Buffalo Trace cream also, but
Yep.
These are what you get there,
That's not
PJ. These
sure.
little things.
yeah,
PJ?
those little guys right there, perfect.
Yes, it says Caribbean rum with real dairy cream.
Yeah, well, there you
Right, so I'm running out of. Most people use regular vodka in their White Russians. I'm using vanilla vodka.
That actually goes better with the RumChata.
It does.
It does.
I actually made this last night. I don't know if you guys saw my little short video. My friend retired from teaching over in London, and I made that drink for her. That's her favorite drink.
Mhm.
And it might help we have drinks first. So you guys got me all.
Oh, nervous?
Yeah, when I make the videos, I can redo this. Take 2, take 3.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
For a
what's your
special
favorite-
occasion, I made coffee ice cubes.
Oh, wow. We feel so special, man.
Oh,
Got to go all out when Vino puts the call in and says, "Hey,
Listen, everybody in the
Yeah,
chat, what's
I've,
your favorite coffee cocktail? Everybody in the chat, what's your favorite coffee cocktail?
anything with coffee.
all right, here we go." So
You cheated, Dave. You cheated.
just regular coffee, roasted, pretty mild roast, medium roast.
Yep.
All right, so 2 ounces vanilla vodka. Good stuff there. Slide that across. And we're going to do 1 ounce, I think. Yeah, 1 ounce of Mr. Black. Of course, you can put in as much or as little as you want, ladies and gentlemen, to your liver's content, I guess, huh? All right.
how's Tim? Tim says, "How's everyone?" Well, we're doing good. How are you, Tim? What are you drinking tonight?
Just getting started.
Just
I
getting
didn't even have
started.
a warm-up drink. I just came straight in.
Drambuie Espresso Martini. That sounds
I thought
good.
about that. I figured one of you guys would be doing that.
I think Dave's doing this.
Well-
That's special martini, right?
All right, then.
No, but Tim said Drambuie
Oh,
Espresso Martini.
Drambuie. Oh, that one's really good. I think, what's his name? Just shake a stir. I'm blanking. Oh my god. Georgie made it. Georgie made it.
Georgie.
And
Oh, that makes sense. He loves Drambuie.
before,
Looks good. Looks good.
Looks
little
good.
stir, little stir
Give it a
action.
stir. I think you're supposed to stir that with your finger.
You know,
That looks like
if you watched the video yesterday, that's exactly what I did. I used my finger, but I thought, hey,
We've seen the pros. We've seen the pros do it.
And
Yep.
I'll use the tools that were given to me.
oh, he's dry. Why you dry tonight? Come
Hey
on.
Tim, head over to my channel. I think you're not on my
All
channel.
right,
There's a
ladies and gentlemen, the RumChata White Russian.
That looks good.
Cheers.
Looks really good, PJ. You know what's interesting? A friend of mine, when I first started up my channel, said, "David, you should make yourself, a Black Russian, right?" And so I asked him for his version of it, and he says, "What you do is you throw a couple ice cubes in,
Thanks,
2 or
Bob.
3 ice cubes, then you pour the vodka in until the ice begins to float. So the ice just begins to lifts off the bottom of the glass. Then you add about half that amount of the coffee liqueur, and you have to have 3 of the red, neon red cherry.
Oh my
cherry.
God, no, Dave.
Oh yes, yes. You got to put 3 in. Those were his specs and his.
Those were his
version of the
specs.
discussion.
That's funny.
Fantastic guy. His name's Gary, by the way.
Well, look, if he likes it.
No, absolutely.
Woo.
Also, just on the ice cubes, and most of you guys probably already do this, but I use the silicone ice trays that pops them right out.
Yeah. Those are
That
the
would be
best.
too easy for me.
I don't even know if anybody even uses plastic or the metal anymore, right?
Metal. I don't. That's a.
Remember metal?
I bought an ice machine recently, so I no longer make ice.
You get the metal tray and you pull the lever up.
That's many moons ago, PJ. Many moons ago.
Yep.
So, Vino, I'm going to start my drink soon, but why don't we bring on our next guest?
Yeah. Why don't we bring another one in? You know,
Okay.
PJ, by the way, is a big coffee guy. He does his Starbucks run also, which is why I wanted him on this particular stream. I said he's the perfect
If
guy.
you want to bring me back, I got a second drink for tonight's show as well.
No, hell yeah, bro.
Oh, you can stay on. We're going to bring we can bring as many views as we want on here.
Perfect.
All right.
Fantastic.
Everybody.
All right, so we got Bonnie from One Drink 3 Bars. She was at our last live stream as well. So welcome,
Hi,
Bonnie.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
We can. Excellent.
Thank you.
All right.
So,
You guys chat. I'm just going to get this slideshow
so-
going here.
So
Good
Rob,
I enjoy
Rob
your
says
channel
his
too.
favorite.
I get a lot of ideas from you as well. I like some of your shows on there.
So guys, if you're not subscribed to PJ or Bonnie, make sure you go ahead and do that. PJ's Cocktails and Bonnie 1 Drink 3 Bars. So Rob says his favorite coffee cocktail is called a Death Wish. You guys
That's a
ever
good
had that
cocktail.
one?
No,
There,
Rob. Oh,
Death Wish?
not me.
No, not you, Rob. Rob.
The Death Wish.
Rob Bilal.
Not Death Wish coffee. It's fantastic.
I thought the Death Wish. Oh, okay. I've had. Yeah, I made I made a short about that one last year. I don't remember exactly what was in it. It's.
Yeah.
I believe it's a flip. I believe it's got a whole egg in it.
I
Yes,
think,
it
I
does.
think. Wait, I think you're right. I think I recognize that now. Rob, what's in it? Rob, let us know what's in that. Remind us what's in it.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm making the Dominicana right now, Sean. That is actually my favorite coffee cocktail, which is why I'm making it tonight. And it's kind of like a rum, a rum White Russian, but it's assembled slightly differently, and it's freaking awesome. So I'm gonna make that right now.
Hello, Maxine. While we wait.
Oh, I should have sent you
And for my
my.
rum, we're gonna be using Havana Club 7. It's an awesome rum.
Was that PJ?
I said I should have sent my recipe in.
The
so I could have
specs?
the big screen there.
No, we don't expect the guests to do that. We just get it done. And of course, for coffee liqueur, Rob's Home Bar coffee liqueur. It's the best one out there.
It is quite good. Rob has actually sent me a bottle of it, and I did drink it all.
Hey,
Drink it
you
all.
finished it,
Nice.
huh?
This is like
I think it made
batch
it
number
into
3 or
one.
4.
It made it into just one video and didn't
Just
survive
one
it.
video.
So, Rob, does sound familiar? An ounce and a half of whiskey, Benedictine, cold brew, maple syrup, egg white. Sound familiar?
Ooh, that does sound familiar. Yeah. Egg white? Okay, so it's not a flip then. It's just an egg white. So I made that one last year.
It's a shake. It's a good shake. You're gonna have it's almost a sour base.
Oh, so the one I was mistaking. Oh no, I have it right here on my Halloween cocktail menu that I made. So well, okay, mine's a little different. It was whiskey. Mine's a little different.
Yeah, he has whiskey, an ounce and a half of whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay, no. So the Death Flip that I made is 1 ounce of Blanco tequila.
No, his is called Death Wish.
Oh, Death Flip. That's right. Mine's called Death Flip. Well,
Yeah.
this one still sounds awesome though. So 1 ounce Blanco tequila, ½ ounce Jägermeister, ½ ounce yellow chartreuse, ¼ ounce Demerara syrup, 1 egg white, and then grated nutmeg on top.
It's a really good cocktail. Coffee.
Okay, so the Dominicana. So we've stirred equal parts of dark rum and coffee liqueur. We're going to strain.
Strain what, Rob? We don't know what you're straining.
I'm straining.
I think I know.
We're straining.
Dave, I think we know what he's training, Dave. I think we know. We'll keep that amongst ourselves.
Nope. You have to explain it to us because for people like me, I struggle with this.
Okay, so I have strained it into a cocktail glass here, and then I've got some cream that I've lightly whipped using this shaker. It's going to spill everywhere now. And using the back of the spoon, we're just going to layer it on there on top.
Hey Rob, do you get the Rob B? I'm gonna call him Rob B, so we don't keep getting confused.
Yeah,
Robbie. I'm gonna call him Robbie. Hey Robbie.
There we go.
Hey Robbie, do you have just regular Havana, the American version at least?
You talking to me? We're both
I just
Rob
told
B,
you,
though.
You're
so-
Rob. You're Rob. He's Robbie.
All right, here it is, the Dominicana. I should have grated some nutmeg on top, but I think I left that upstairs. So
It does look good.
It does look lit.
it's not overly sweet, especially if you use a drier coffee liqueur. Mine's dry, probably not as dry as Mr. Black, but it is drier than Kahlua.
Yep.
But this is one of those drinks, and I talked about this in my video where I did layered cocktails. Drinking it layered like this actually adds to the experience because you get the cream and then you get the booze underneath. It's really nice.
Yeah. Well, and it looks pretty too. There's just something about it.
Some advice from Sean here. He says, don't overshake the cream. He had a major fail. That's actually why I'm using not one of my glass shakers, but a tin shaker, just in case I get a little popping action. I don't want to drop the glass.
I put the recipe for PJ's RumChata inside the chat there, guys.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic.
All right, so did he. So there you go. Now you can't miss it, guys.
Absolutely.
All right, so Dave, you want to go next?
Sure, why
Damn,
not?
that's
Put one of my recipes up. One of them. Whichever one you throw up first. I'm about as organized.
Coffee roulette.
Yeah. What is David going to get to make? I sent in 3 recipes.
That's mine,
Nope,
Rob.
that's not it.
That's Vino's.
Yeah, no, it always goes. It always goes back to the beginning.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of annoying that way.
He's put me in last. I'm so thoroughly upset.
And you sent them in first this time.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. I did that at like 3:00 in the morning your time.
Oh, come on. Sorry, it's bad. We're getting a slow load.
Okay, apparently I'm going to do an Irish coffee. It's my first
So
one.
what's everybody drinking tonight? By the way,
Are you guys seeing Irish coffee on the screen right now? Because I'm not.
Tim?
Yep.
Are you
I
guys
see.
dry like Tim?
So we're going to make the classic Irish coffee, and we need a couple of teaspoons of sugar. So I'm just using a couple of sugar cubes because I'm just too lazy to go measure it out. And you need.
I think they're traditionally made with sugar cubes, aren't they?
No, not necessarily. Some people will use a syrup just because it makes it easier. Choose your favorite Irish whiskey. Now, I don't have any Jamesons with me, and I'm sure everybody's going to just say bad things. However, I do have the angst of writers, the pure tears of their agony.
Oh, that's a great Irish whiskey.
Yeah, it is. So you need an ounce and a half of this. Throw that in. Now, some people will tell you that you really should start breaking this up first, but I'm too lazy to do that too. You're going to need a little bit of coffee, and you want a good, strong coffee, and up to a good 4 ounces, right? And
Love the thermos.
you know what? I just came from work.
Oh, that's right. I'm retired. I don't work.
There it goes, Dave. You might want to lift that a little bit higher because you can't see your hand. All you see is the white stuff squaring out. So just lift it up. Just lift it up a little bit.
I should have left it sealed. Anyways, a little bit of heavy whipping cream, which is 35% up here.
You didn't whip it though.
Pardon?
You got to lightly whip it.
I don't have
time for that.
I don't have time for that shit.
Hey,
All I got time to do is you shake it just enough to float it. You don't want to
Okay, so you did
it.
shake. If you shake the thing, then it's all good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
enough to
then
me.
you got the white stuff.
Yeah,
all over.
that looks perfect.
Yeah, it does. Even when I make a mess, I can come up with something that looks pretty decent some days. And some days it just flies all over the place.
Hey, PJ, see, you can't feel so bad. Look, Dave does it. He's been doing 3 videos a week for 5 years.
I know.
Well, and how's that, David?
Well,
That's
it
fantastic.
is one of my
It
favorite.
changed my lighting a little bit. I don't know how
A little bit of cinnamon, and I'd be fantastic. In fact, no, I don't have any cinnamon down here. But you know what? I'm gonna bastardize this with pumpkin
What is it?
spice.
Pumpkin
Oh, hell yeah,
spice.
baby.
Uh-oh.
It's nice.
Do it.
Come on. Let him in.
hey, watch it. I
Because-
love pumpkin spice, PJ.
When in doubt, if you're gonna do it, have some fun with it.
Oh, that sounds good to me. I kept pumpkin spice in business for 2 years, probably myself.
Good.
You ever see that video of the I think it's in San Francisco, that famous Irish coffee place. And
Yeah,
the
where the
guy's
guy's
making
pumping them out.
the guy's making like 30 of them in one shot.
Yeah.
The only
It's
part
Virginia Inn.
The only part that I mean, it's amazing seeing him do that, and but the only part that makes me kind of cringe, and a lot of people in the comments had the same thought, is when he's done, he just like grabs like a bunch of drinks from the top like that, and then hands it to the customers, and I'm like,
yeah.
It's
you
part
just
of
had
the
your hand
experience.
like
Part of the experience.
it's part of the experience.
Getting the
I mean,
germs and the flavors.
I'm hoping
and-
his hands are clean. I'm hoping his hands are clean, but it's still, it just the thought of the guys, like, if someone hands you a drink like this at a bar, here you go, like you'd be a little like, dude,
You gotta
like, why are you
just,
holding it?
you gotta just enjoy the moment, baby. Enjoy the
Yeah, I mean, when in Rome,
moment.
when in Rome, drink the hand sweat.
Hey, Bonnie, what do you got for us, Bonnie?
So I'm thinking of doing a Revolver. Have you guys
Ooh,
heard
hell
of that
yeah, that's
one?
my favorite
Oh, it's
coffee.
Of course.
So, but the thing is, I have a lot of good whiskey choices. So I have Buffalo Trace,
Always a good one.
New Riff,
Haven't tried it.
and
Yeah.
Woodford Reserve.
Oh.
So I was thinking it could be like a people's choice.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
I vote. I
use.
vote.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper,
Or
scissors.
that.
How about we let
Is
PJ
New-
pick? He's the guest.
Is New Riff a bourbon or the rye?
It's a bourbon.
The bourbon, because I've seen the rye, but I haven't tried either.
Yeah, I want to get the rye.
Would you
and
go?
the
Would you
single
go
barrel
rye or bourbon for a Revolver? I think it's traditionally made with bourbon.
It's bourbon, yeah.
Yeah, slightly sweeter.
Yeah.
It probably goes better with the coffee.
Yeah, and then you get the spicy
Yeah.
notes on there. I've never tried that one.
Yes,
What's the
I'm
flavor
thinking-
profile like that on that?
I mean, this one, it's like 100 proof, and it's got a lot of rye in it. It's kind of like a rye like bourbon, so maybe I will go with this
Yeah,
one.
Do it.
And like last time I made this, I made it with more of like a wheated bourbon, and it almost tasted like chocolatey
Mm.
when I put the extra
Oh
black
yeah,
in it. It was like
Vino, you
good.
use you like your
Bullet.
oh, I couldn't think of the name. Like what's it called?
That's my baby.
I've got the
Bullet's my
Like a little-
comfort food.
Bullet 10.
Bullet 10. Yep.
Hey, in the comments, everybody, what is your favorite whiskey? What's your favorite bottle of whiskey that you use?
All of them.
Well, okay, but what's your favorite whiskey for cocktail or for
No, like
for sipping? 'Cause that's
what's your go-to bottle of whiskey for whatever reason?
well, yeah, but my answer would be different for cocktail or for
Yeah,
sipping.
you're right. All right, for cocktails, what is your go-to
For cocktails,
cocktail
yeah.
for whiskey bottle? What do you drink? What do you drink, PJ? What's your are you a whiskey guy, PJ?
I like more bourbon. I'm kind of favoring Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace? Yeah, good
Yep.
choice. Good choice.
Because I actually don't have a bottle right now, but my go-to whiskey for
Wild Turkey,
for,
101, nice.
for cocktails would be Lot 40 Canadian Rye.
That's a good one.
Mainly because I love bourbon in cocktails, but bourbon's expensive in Canada. So for a go-to, I'd rather use a Canadian Rye. And then for sipping, I mean Lagavulin. I just don't use that in cocktails that often because it's expensive.
Yeah,
You know a bourbon that everybody should try? If you can get your hands on it, some Bardstown bourbon. Their stuff's pretty
I've
good.
not tried it.
Bardstown.
Bardstown bourbon. When I first started my channel and it was terrible, I did a review of some Bardstown bourbon. And they were
had to add
kind enough to send me. They were kind enough to send me some samples, right? And I had my friend on with me, and we were both angsty and really awkward in front of the camera. But the bourbon was fantastic, really easy to drink. You know what? There's some really good bourbons, as you all know, and there's some bourbons that are not quite there yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that was one of the first bourbons that I tried that just kind of hit that perfect note with me.
Mm.
So, and Angel's Envy, of course.
Yo, Angel's Envy that's my sipper.
Oh, I recently got the rye. I actually haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, really? I just love Angel's Envy, man.
Oh yeah,
I can't
it's
do it.
I saw there was a battle on TikTok a while ago. I don't know who sparked it, but amongst the like bourbon TikTok folk, there was a battle where people were basically saying anything that is finished, like because Angel's Envy is not technically bourbon.
Yeah,
they were like saying because it's finished, you're taking away from the authenticity of the bourbon. I'm like, fuck off.
If there's anything I hate is gatekeeping in this niche. I hate gatekeeping.
Absolutely.
And you see it a lot in bourbon, you see it a lot in tiki, and you see it a lot in tequila.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, at the end of the day, drink what you like. You know,
what the fuck you like.
There's a couple of really good bourbons that are just they're new labels. That put the time in. There's some new make stuff, some old stuff. You know.
Yeah, I love buying.
There's stuff you can't afford.
And it depends on what you're doing. It's not like you've added a whole lot of sugar to it. All you've done is aged it a little longer in another barrel, which is imparting a bit more flavor, but it's not changing the bourbon. You know, it's not like you dumped a whole bunch of simple syrup in it and you're trying to pass it off as a bourbon.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, it has to be a minimum of 51%.
So how was your Revolver
and virgin
funny?
White oak casks?
Oh,
sorry.
Yes,
it's really good. And this the last whiskey I used, it was like not quite as high proof, so I picked up more like of a chocolate taste, like a chocolate covered orange almost. This is good. This almost is more like an old fashioned with like a coffee flavor. I mean, it basically is because it's just 2 ounces of bourbon.
That's the way I look at it.
1/2 ounce of Mr. Black and orange.
Okay, I was going to ask you what coffee core you used. Mr. Black. Okay.
It's funny because I always think of it as an old fashioned riff. So I always make it in a rocks glass with a big rock, but. It's funny. It's funny to see. It's the first time I've seen it. I mean, I think it's traditional, but it's the first time I've seen it served up like that.
I mean, it's technically a Manhattan riff.
Is it?
Yeah,
really?
that's how liquor.com described it, and it's like I don't get that because Mr. Black seems more like a sweetener, even though it's like not super sweet than a vermouth or a wine.
I feel like a Manhattan riff should have at least a little bit of vermouth.
I mean, it doesn't always, though. You know what I mean? I mean, there's.
I feel to me that's what makes a Manhattan. You know, is the vermouth. But I mean, hey, whatever. I remember doing on my channel. Actually, I forget what cocktail it was, but I think it was an old fashioned riff. And then some guy again, one of those gatekeepers came in the chat and he's like, actually, that's a riff off the Manhattan. And I was just like, oh, fuck off.
I don't understand, like, these people, why don't they just like start their own channel if they know so much?
Hey, PJ, so you're the newest really kind of to this cocktail mixology thing, right? So what's a cocktail that you've had in this time that's kind of really blown your mind? Like, holy smokes, where has this been all my life?
You know, I don't think I have one. I can't think of any.
I'm sure you've had many that have impressed you, though, right? I mean,
well, I've made a bunch, but it's like, before doing any of this, I always liked a good Long Island iced tea.
Go Vito.
Coming home and then making my own, it's like, holy crap. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, no,
I mean, I've tried a lot of the drinks. Obviously, I've made, I don't know, maybe close to 100 by now, I think. But, I haven't really found one that's like, wow, they're all really good. I mean, you see most of my reactions.
Yeah.
It's always the first time I've ever had it. A majority of the drinks. So if I come up there and I say, this is pretty good, I'll say, it's a little tart. I probably wouldn't order this. But
But do you feel
do you know what?
do you
I
feel
do
your
not.
palate has changed since you started though? I mean, I'm sure.
oh yeah, most definitely.
It's got to
Most
have evolved
Yeah.
Okay,
And then-
I have to ask, why is the chat talking about White Castle?
because Iceman just got to White Castle.
Oh, we did.
He's White Castle.
You know what?
Harold, did you meet
I
Harold
had-
and Kumar?
They
The-
shouldn't
the-
even
the
be
fir-
allowed outside of college campus. I see somebody made
The first and only time I had White Castle was in Vegas, and because I never, I'd seen the movie, Harold and Kumar, and we don't have them in Canada, or at least not in Ottawa. There might be one in Toronto, but I was just like, oh my god, we gotta try White Castle. So me and my wife, we were staying on the Strip, but then the Palazzo, and we went down. We had to walk quite a ways to the White Castle. Got one of those deals where you got like friggin' 20 sliders and a drink or something, and then walked all the way back and to our hotel room to eat them in our room. And here's the thing, I don't think we got a fair assessment because of the long walk and all the way back and the really hot weather. By the time we were eating them, they were soggy as shit. And they tasted nasty.
They're soggy. They're soggy right off the
They
grill.
are soggy though, so maybe that's how it's supposed.
Yeah, that's where they're supposed to be eaten.
right
Okay,
off.
so
They steam the bun.
yeah, I know they steam them, so maybe that's how they're supposed to be. But yeah, not a burger experience that I enjoyed,
So,
to be honest.
so everybody here, right? Everybody on the screen and everybody in the chat. What's your favorite hangover food?
I'm Canadian, poutine, obviously.
Poutine, really? How about you, Dave? What's your favorite hangover food?
Oh, there's so many. I love poutine. I love cold lasagna.
Cold lasagna, not a hangover food, but I love it.
But not the cheapo $5 or $6 one you buy at the grocery store. It's got to be a proper lasagna with cheese and meat and noodles and the whole real.
Pretty sure
That
that's
big
every
one.
lasagna.
No, it's not every lasagna. Let's be honest. A
Well,
good lasagna-
Popeyes. Iceman goes.
Ooh, Popeyes is a banger. How about you, Bonnie?
A runny egg,
Ooh.
like a sandwich with a really runny egg and like Frank's Red Hot
Oh,
sauce.
Ooh, that is nice.
That is fire. How about you?
Chinese
BJ? What's your
food, always a
favorite?
good one.
I got to go with a ham and cheese omelet with some good crispy bacon.
That's it, brother.
Nice.
Ham, egg, and cheese is mine, man. Ham, egg, and cheese sandwich, and I'm good.
And maybe a good biscuit.
Steak and eggs. Ooh.
Gravy's and
Actually,
gravy's
there
and
used to be
biscuits.
a downtown like kind of corner in Ottawa. And this was known for like a little chip truck, but it was known for being like the late hours hangover food place. And they made a poutine pizza. And so what they did was, I mean, yeah, I would never order this if I wasn't wasted. But but what they did was they would bake a pizza with French fries and cheese, and then before serving you a slice, they ladle on some hot gravy.
Oh, that sounds. That actually sounds so good.
It was. I mean, granted, I was wasted, but it was pretty amazing.
So, hey, PJ, what's your favorite thing to eat when you're in Vegas? So, would you guys, like I was telling you before, PJ is like the biggest Vegas guy.
I can answer that one as well.
Okay, so PJ, what's your favorite place to eat in Vegas, PJ?
Favorite place to eat?
Yeah.
Bovette's Steakhouse in Park MGM.
How about you, Rob? Because Rob, you said you know. What's yours?
I got two answers for that. Two places that I really liked in Vegas. Number one would be from the nachos from Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, because it's like literally like a foot high nacho
Yeah,
plate.
they bring it out in the thing,
It
right?
can serve like it serves like 10 people. I'm not even kidding. And
10
second,
people or one Rob?
well, actually, we were 5, but we had a few other appetizers as well. But like the best nachos ever.
What's the other one?
And then the other one would be it's not on the Strip, but it's Fogo de Chao, which is it's a Brazilian steakhouse. And oh my god, it's expensive, but it's one of those places they literally bring the meat.
Yeah, those are
They
great.
bring the meat right to and they carve it, and then you've got that little coaster right on your table, and you have two sides. Green means go, red means stop, and I ate so much meat. It was amazing.
Rob's the biggest carnivore I know, man. That dude is just like, you would eat meat all
No,
day.
Rob's not much of a carnivore. He's a
I love
gentle,
carnivore.
loving, kind soul.
Wait, what's that, Dave? He's what?
He's a gentle and loving, kind soul. who would never eat meat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a gentle, kind soul, but I love meat.
Hey, Rob, put my recipe up there, brother, so I can start mine.
All right, which one?
The 46.
Was it the first one? The 46 should be the first one. I don't know why it's so slow today. There we go.
All right, here we go. Ounce and a half aged rum.
What
I've
rum
never
are
had-
you using today?
I'm gonna be using Mount Gay. All right.
Mount Gay.
Yeah.
The standard?
So, yeah, the Eclipse.
Which one do I have?
I think I've got.
Oh, the Eclipse. Yeah, I've got the. Is it over here? Yeah, I've got the Black Barrel, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, Black Barrel is really good. Yeah, I had that. It's over though. So when I bought the Plantation instead to replace that. I could keep but I only need like 1 or 2 Barbados, rums.
Just 1 or 2?
Yeah. No, Barbados. I'm a Jamaican rum guy, man. All right, so ounce and a half of aged rum, half an ounce of banana liqueur, half an ounce of creme de cacao, and an ounce of cold brew coffee. I have this concentrate here from Trader Jizzo's. I'm gonna put a half an ounce though, because this
sounds
is really,
good.
Yeah, it's really good, but it's potent as fuck.
So while you're making that, we have a question. Has anybody tried a Parmesan espresso martini? Has anybody?
Oh, I haven't tried that yet.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I have. It's fine.
It's fine, but
It's
is
fine.
it great?
It's fine.
Is
It's
it
fine.
enough
It's
to-
fine.
Is it something you would go back to the bar and
No.
order, or is it just
No.
a once in a try?
I actually kind of regret having it the first time, because it just like I don't know. I just felt like I fell for it. I fell for the.
You fell for the. I mean, what's the appeal? I'm assuming the appeal is it adds a saltiness to the drink, which could be fine.
It's almost like an umami kind of thing. It's really
Yeah.
strange.
So, but you could probably do that by a saline solution or just a sprinkle of salt. You don't need the actual cheese on there.
And the consistency, like afterwards, is very Bailey's like. It almost tastes like a Bailey's, like a cream liqueur. It's not.
Gross.
It's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I didn't dislike it. It's just it's not. It's only okay.
Yeah, it's a trend. It's one of those guys trying to, like
absolutely.
Tim's got the saltiness of the cheese. I can see that. I just don't see why you need cheese. You could add saline solution or just sprinkle some rock salt on top.
It's the fad. It's the special.
It's a fat, yeah, exactly, because it's funky. I want someone to do here's a video idea for everyone. Let's do the espresso martini and try a variety of cheeses.
Bye, baby.
I don't want to ruin an espresso martini. I don't want to ruin my cheese.
Everything from brie to cheddar.
Oh,
This is good. This is good.
That is the 46.
Yeah.
All right, talk us through it.
Yeah, it's a very clean cocktail. It's got even though there's no juice in it or anything like that, it has a daiquiri kind of taste to it, like what's the daiquiri with the coffee in it?
coffee daiquiri.
No, there's one that just has a hint of coffee, and I'm blanking on the name of it. I think it's called. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know which one that
right?
is.
Yeah. Anyway, it's good. It's nice. It has a nice coffee flavor. You got some of the banana liqueur on the back end, definitely lingering there. The rum adds obviously its own kind of vanilla notes and stuff like that. It's a nice little sip. Nice little sip.
I got to know what a Cheetos espresso martini is.
Cheetos.
Is that literally with is it Cheeto dust on top?
Cheetos rim on the martini glass.
A Cheetos rim like a martini.
A Cheetos rim, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. I
Hey,
would.
PJ, what do you got for us,
that.
PJ?
Cheetos dust. Yeah.
Hey, PJ, what do you got for us for number dos?
What's going to be your alcohol though?
With
On the
with
Cheeto?
Cheetos?
Yeah.
Ooh, I know. You do like a spicy vodka, like a jalapeno vodka. Or something.
Yeah, I would do like a jalapeno spicy tequila.
Tequila, yes, even better.
Yeah.
Tequila and salt work so good together.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
I was just thinking, 'cause I remember when I was still in high school, a friend of mine got this. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It was called Inferno vodka, and it was like a big. It looked like a jug, and it was a vodka. It was clear, but there was a giant like chili pepper inside the bottle, and we took shots of it, and the thing was just like so spicy. It was ridiculous.
The bottles guys, what bottle do you own in your collection right now that you're like, I'm never gonna be able to get rid of this because I'm never gonna use it. I'm never ever gonna use it. Rob didn't hesitate.
I did. I actually gave it up. I tried it, and I couldn't bring myself to use it in a cocktail. It was a peanut butter whiskey. I'm not going to mention the name, only because I don't want to upset any.
Is it Screwball? There's ways to use Screwball. It's not great, but there's ways.
I know some people that really enjoyed it. It doesn't work for me. I'm not a fan of peanut butter.
Oh yeah, if you don't like peanut butter,
it doesn't help that you don't like peanut butter though. But
no. PJ, I'll eat peanut butter. I'll eat anything, right? So don't get me wrong. I don't enjoy the taste and the flavor, probably because I had too much of it as a kid.
Oh, okay.
Get the espresso ready for the next one here.
But PJ just showed us a velvet falernum. PJ, that stuff is amazing.
I don't have any
seriously?
drinks, but I made the one cocktail for my friend Randy.
Oh, there's so many tiki drinks. Explore tiki.
Oh man, we're gonna send you some amazing cocktails with that stuff. That stuff.
I don't use velvet falernum. I make Rob's Foam Bars falernum.
Oh,
it's the best kind.
Rob makes his own. Yeah.
Rob makes his own everything. That's good.
You know, Rob, just so you know.
Saves money. He's a daddy.
PJ, that stuff is really phenomenal. You just got to find some recipes. We'll send you some stuff. It's really
absolutely.
Okay.
Send you lots.
Pretty much any tiki recipe, any good tiki recipe.
Yeah, but even like you can make some great daiquiris with that, man. That stuff is amazing.
Okay.
Hello, other Rob from Brazil. It's great to meet you.
Bonnie, did you tell us what bottle was yours?
So this is like a Trader Vic's macadamia nut liqueur.
Rob loves that stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like too rich. I haven't figured out a good thing to do with it.
I finally got a bottle. It is very rich.
And Jess of Savage Kitchen.
Yeah, she loves it. Well, she made a daiquiri. I haven't tried, but she had made one of her favorite drinks. I remember way back when was a daiquiri that had the shipwrecked coconut and the Trader Vic's macadamia. And I haven't tried it, but I'm just thinking like, oh my God, that would be way too sweet for me.
Oh no, I know. I know which drink you're talking about. It's like a macadamia cheat tea. It's really sweet. It's interesting, but I would have.
I'm sure it's good, but it's probably. But for my taste, it'd be way too sweet.
You know what?
I really just thought the bottle was so cool, and I haven't done much with it besides like taste it alone. And I tried subbing for horchata in a Mai Tai, and I was just like, no.
Sub it for like anything amaretto. Just go easy on it because it is very, very strong. But
this stuff, I desperately needed a bottle of Slow Gin for something I was doing, and I could not.
Oh, Slow Gin, yeah.
So I bought this cheap version. This is Robitussin. It is fucking Robitussin. I swear to God,
I'm glad you said that. I will never buy Slow Gin now.
Actually, that's not true.
No, Plymouth makes a banger.
Oh.
I couldn't find it.
And
really?
Heyman's is fantastic.
And they make a great one too. This shit, Robitussin.
Now, what's funny here is I have the same bottle of Jack Daniels that I bought for my first Jack Daniels video. And at the time, I said I was not a huge fan of Jack Daniels.
I love Jack, man.
Because of when I was 19 and a couple of parties. However,
you got those experiences.
I've got those experiences. Now, I've made some really good cocktails with it, I will admit. I'm just not rushing out to go buy myself another bottle. However, I did rush out to get.
That's a good.
The Bonded is fantastic.
Yes. So that Gentleman Jack, I drank that for a long time, man. That was my shit, man.
Yeah. So I haven't.
Bonded.
We get it, Rob. We get it.
Hey, you know what? Rob? Do you know what never goes out of style?
What's that, PJ? What's that?
Missing cross.
This is.
We're gonna get to that, Dave.
Grappa Moscato.
Oh, Grappa's good stuff, but it's hard to use. Super hard to use.
My friends in Canada got me this. I think it's from Montreal.
It's an Italian spirit.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Grappa's quite good.
I can't even read it. It's all Italian.
Have you had it yet?
I did. I had a. I made What drink did I make using this?
You made a cocktail with it?
I did make a cocktail. I was trying to create something. I don't even remember now.
Yeah, you traditionally
bad.
drink it like in little shots and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with grappa. You'll drink it and you'll be like, whoa.
Really quick.
But it's one of those unusual drinks. It really is.
It really is.
But
Nice,
once you get a taste
nice
for it.
cork pop.
So I think who is it? PJ's making something, right?
I don't know.
All right, PJ, go for it.
I think it's PJ's turn.
Oh, I'm back up? Okay, hold on.
Batter up.
Batter up.
All right, this
You're,
next one.
you're front and center on the screen now.
This is a coffee old fashioned. We're gonna I get my smoker out. We're gonna have some fire.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
Fire.
Find all my tools. You guys caught me off guard.
We'll come back to you.
Oh, yeah, if you want to get ready, I can do the next one.
You got your fire extinguisher too?
I got my fire extinguisher.
Got to be ready.
So real quick, I'm going to use obviously Mr. Black. The bourbon I'm going to use is Buffalo Trace, and I'm going to be using orange bitters, Angostura bitters, and then I've got a smoker from Smoke Show out of Charlotte, North Carolina, for anybody who's interested. And we're going to be using bourbon barrel dust. So
That's awesome.
I'm going to build this in my mixing glass first, and then we'll pour it in. But we're going to smoke the glass first with ice. And for this special occasion,
Oh, you got the big rock ice, do you?
a clear ice.
Oh yeah. Woo.
I gotta say,
Hell yeah.
Only type of ice.
it was pretty good.
Somebody came to party today, baby.
It came out better
He was
than
ready.
I thought, a little thick, but hey, it'll work.
Hey, you can always cut it down to size.
I'm
That's
doing
what's
this
great
at
about
home. I'm using my hands to get the ice. I'm not going to be handing it to anybody.
What language is Dave talking right now on the chat?
What was that?
That's Portuguese.
Dave on the chat is like, nunca. What is going on with this guy?
He's drunk.
He's very confused.
It's Portuguese.
Nunca.
It's Portuguese.
What was that? Oompa Loompa?
Yeah. What the fuck was he talking back there?
Oh, here on this, there's the smoke action.
Oi, tudo bem, cachaça. That's all I know. Cachaça is the most important word.
It is, yes.
Bonnie,
That is
you fell in love with cachaça this year, right? You fell in love with it?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah. Well, I fell in love with like what little I can find around here.
Oh,
Just,
we got
like 2 or
John
3
Dot.
grand.
Good stuff. Love that stuff.
Okay, safety first, as always, when you're using a lighter. Point it away from you. There you go.
What are you talking about?
Wait, don't look at it when you're doing it to see if it works. Why is this thing
John
working?
Dodd is here, guys.
Hey, John Dodd, how you doing, pal?
John, you're going to have to join us for one of these things.
Hey, Robbie, trust me, when Pete says something he likes, this guy knows what he's talking about. He has every random ass bottle of booze you could find.
Who? Pete?
Yeah, Pete.
That he does, yes.
Hey, Pete's
What
got
is-
some interesting stuff. It's pretty
Pete
fantastic.
is the epitome of taking one for the team. I mean, he will try anything before anybody.
No, absolutely. Okay.
Hey, John Dodd, how do you like it at your new digs? I know you moved town.
Yeah, you moved, eh? Where are you at now?
Across the country.
Where's he at now? He's still in Canada?
Yeah, he's in Oshawa, I think. Oshawa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not
No,
too
no,
far.
No, he's in Ontario. You
Nice.
know, as soon as everybody wanted to come up and visit, I ran away.
My ice cube's too big for my glass. It's not taking up the space.
PJ, come
Just you do the trick for that, PJ, is get your stir stick, give it a quick stir, and just a friction, and the glass will melt it a little bit, and it'll settle down.
If I was trying to do this first time without any practice, so I would have you learned from him. Ooh, I just made 2 points.
Niagara Falls.
on. Nice.
He is.
Everything's going today, PJ.
Orange bitters.
Oh, John Dodd's close to me too now. All right.
Yeah,
He's in Niagara Falls.
Yep, Niagara Falls.
It was
And
just
on
there.
both sides of the border, the falls look nice. Then about 3 blocks afterwards, it's like a theme park gone wrong. Come on. It's so true.
Can we see the smoke? We can't see the smoke. All right, then we're going to pour in our mix without making a mistake. Hey, you got to
let us know how they.
PJ, you're the
There's all
outtakes
my
before-
videos. I am
before the
a
video finishes.
non-professional bartender. Mixologist.
Hey, as long as it tastes good, PJ.
That is the key. You don't have to be good to make it taste good.
That's it.
That is too big.
Yeah,
You know what?
As long as you're not pouring 8 to 10 ounces of bourbon into a pint glass and not even giving a dash of Angostura,
Or
you're
waiting for the ice to float, as Dave's friend said.
Hey,
All right,
that guy's actually a really smart man.
Can't forget the
It's just the way he likes his version.
little twist, little wrap,
All right, rub it for good luck. That's what they say.
a little drop. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the coffee old fashioned.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
Ooh,
Very nice.
Give it a
Sounds
sip.
delicious.
Feels so good.
Beauty.
Mm.
Can't
Love
go
it,
wrong
love
with Buffalo Trace.
Hey, since we all got a drink, why do we do
Tastes really good with
toast?
Mr. Black.
I don't have a drink right now.
Wait, you guys don't have drinks with you? What do you do with
I
your
finished
drinks?
my first one. I'm on my number 2 now.
All right, nice. Thank corrected. I stand
Yeah,
corrected.
it is really good. First time I had this, I didn't try it out before. Actually, I just opened a new bottle first today.
Is that the Buffalo?
Everything for you guys. Yes, the Buffalo Trace.
Wait, you made us a big ice. You made coffee ice cubes. You opened up a bottle. PJ,
pretty awesome.
Yeah. How does
Not
anyone
bad for,
follow
not
up
bad
with
for a
this?
non-professional.
It's not
I
bad.
figured my sense of humor would carry me through the show, not my mixology technique.
And your
PJ,
shirt,
is
and
it
your
easy
shirt.
to find Buffalo Trace around Vegas?
Do what?
Is it easy to find Buffalo Trace around Vegas?
Yeah.
You can find anything in Vegas.
Vegas.
It's like kind of halfway easy here. Like I
Oh,
I
Dylan.
grab it whenever it's under $30, and I've got like 1.5 bottles. So
Yeah, you can't get it. It's hard to get in Virginia because it gets to the ABC stores and it's sold out as soon as the notice comes out. Everybody
Well, that's
runs
because they
out.
know what the good stuff is.
But
Yeah, so Bonnie, he lives in Virginia. He just goes to Vegas all the time.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. The whole time I thought you lived in Vegas.
no,
In his mind, he does.
I wouldn't have this set up. I'd be sitting here on the side of the street like this, going with my hand out.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go for my next one here. Just made myself a shot of espresso, fresh espresso. Let me pull up the thing I'm making here.
The thing.
Mr. Black
This thing is made by Rob. It will be a thing shaped like a thing, made with thing.
All right, so this is the Italian chocolate martini. So it's kind of an espresso martini riff. There's actually no chocolate in there. I'm assuming the combination of espresso, Averna, and coffee liqueur will kind of give it those chocolate vibes.
Yep.
But it's essentially just a shot of espresso, which I think I did a little more than a shot, but whatever. And then 1.5 ounces of Averna, 1/2 ounce coffee liqueur. We're going to shake it up and see what it tastes like. Okay, so got my awesome shot. I'm tempted to just shoot this right now because it smells amazing.
So I would drink the shit out of that right now.
Oh, it smells so good. I love fresh espresso. But we're going to pour it into our mixing glass here. And it's hot, so the ice is going to chill it. This is not like left out or anything. It does say to use fresh hot espresso.
Is that a double-walled espresso glass?
It was, yes. I love this.
Nice.
Next up, we're doing 1.5 ounces of Averna.
Hey PJ, put
actually-
the recipe. Put the recipe for your old fashioned the chat.
I will. I'll put that in the text. You got it, buddy.
Yeah, do that. And then 1/2 ounce of coffee liqueur, once again using the Rob's Home Bar coffee liqueur.
You know, it's very training. I'm cleaning up as I go along.
Hey Tim, are you still a huge vodka fan? I remember when we first got to know Tim, he loved vodka so much.
Hey, thanks, Bob. It actually is. It's very good. It's the first time I've tried mixing Trace and Mr. Black. Take that very well. Orange Kitty can't be the secret. Totally heavy with
Spiced rum, Kahlua, and coconut milk in the ghostly white fashion. That sounds actually really dope.
Now, Rob's gonna ask, or the other Rob's says his Portuguese is he's working on it. I'm still
Yeah,
working on
that's Robson. We have
Robson.
Robson, the Brazilian. We have Robbie, our pal, and then we got
and we have
Rob
Rob.
Holmes Bar. All right.
All right.
I'm
Here's
gonna be,
the Italian chocolate
Oh, my bad.
martini.
well, the color's nice. Color's gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, it's going to separate because it's got the crema from the espresso. So there will be
Oh, yeah.
kind of like an espresso martini. It's going to have a bit of separation. But,
Where's your coffee beans?
Oh,
Coffee
Tim broke.
yeah,
broke up
I didn't bring
vodka.
the coffee. It should have the coffee bean garnish. I didn't bring them down.
Oh, go upstairs. Get off the-
Or you know what? Go grab 3 grains of coffee and throw them on there.
By the way, can we talk about?
They have no
can we talk
health
about
wealth or
my tiny
happiness.
little?
It's all your
There we
fault.
go.
How cute
I've
is
got
this
little grains
little
of-
Mr. Black? Look at this thing, huh?
You
How
know,
cute is
Vino,
that? Come
can
on.
you send me a bottle of Mr. Black, please?
Yeah, send me one of those too.
I could probably get this to you. This little bottle. I bet you. I
Do
could.
it. All right.
I'll
gonna taste
talk
this,
to you later after the show.
Italian
That's one
chocolate.
thing I can't get.
3 ingredients, nice and simple. Italian chocolate martini.
I love that
Sounds
one.
good.
I filmed that.
You did this one?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like
That is very nice. There is definitely a chocolate thing going on, even though there's no.
There's some chocolate notes.
Yeah,
in there.
there's definitely chocolate there. So, and it's low ABV because the only alcohol in here is the Averna and the coffee liqueur. The rest is espresso. So, I mean, if you're using a quality espresso, you're already getting a bit of chocolate notes, and then the Averna adds some unique stuff to it. And this is fantastic. This is really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. And I think I did a nutmeg garnish, nutmeg powder, and it really.
Yeah. Once again, I didn't have my grater, but
I don't know. I don't
we
understand
did.
how you built an entire bar, a huge bar, and you'd have nothing. Nothing. You did this in the last.
I bought a knife. Look at this freaking knife.
That's Crocodile Dundee. That's not going to help.
It's
No, he
got a
bought
bottle
himself an
opener on the
ice
side.
maker. What he did. He bought an ice maker.
I did buy an
Dave,
ice maker.
Dave, that's all he has is that noisy ass ice maker.
It's not that noisy. It's noisy when it makes ice. But right now I shut it off, so it's not making ice. No, it's because I have to. It's a lot of the tools that I had, but they were in my kitchen, and the bar was right there. But now I have to buy like a second, like a peeler. I did buy a second peeler. So last time I didn't have a peeler. Now I do, but I don't have a grater and things of nutmeg down here.
Speaking of Averna, if you like Averna cocktails, check out my newest video. I made 3 Averna cocktails.
Yeah, that's right.
You did.
And also, before I go and make my cocktail, I think it's time for our sponsor, Dave, Rob,
Smith and Cross.
Where's my?
Where you at there? What, yeah. For that delicious
Smith and Cross, the unofficial sponsor of the Drinking Buddies. Yes,
Please become our real sponsor, our official sponsor.
Until you become our sponsor. And then we'll do it still because you're our sponsor.
Brought to you unofficially by Smith and Cross.
All right, so Rob, I'm gonna make my other left.
Good luck
Right?
with that. I've been trying to get Starbucks for 8 years to sponsor me.
For your Uber.
Oh my God, I downed this. I need to make my third. I downed this so quickly. That was amazing. I'll have to make another one of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Rob my other left. Rob, where's my other left?
Your other left.
All right. So for this, I'm gonna use. What you got up there?
Oh crap! I went right by it. Other left. There
All
it
right,
is.
other left. So an ounce and 3/4. I'm gonna be using this Resurgent bourbon that my boy Matt sent me, Iceman. This is a delicious local bourbon. It's a PA. And it's a nice high proof bourbon. All right, what do we
Sean,
got?
what was the first drink you made?
Negroni.
Let us know what the first drink you made was.
Yeah, Dave, it's like a Negroni riff.
That does look quite interesting. You're going to get some sweet notes that's going to bump into a little bit of spice from the bourbon. and the vermouth, it should just tie it all together quite nicely.
Yeah, I've never
That's
had
interesting
any
because-
cocktails, any of these cocktails that I put there today, so I'm interested to see the.
That's interesting because remember for my birthday 2 years ago, I had you guys and Carl and Tyler make a cocktail for me, and
Yes.
Tyler made a drink, but it was with Scotch because my birthday is on National Scotch Day. So
Yeah.
Tyler made a cocktail that was, I think it was exactly this recipe, but Scotch
Really?
instead of bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because it was basically Negroni with a little bit of coffee.
I miss Tyler.
Yeah, I miss Tyler. He needs to come back.
Well, I think it was work for
he's
them.
had his time off. He needs to come back.
I know, man.
We should go Yeah, we should go bother him, dude. You are needed back on YouTube. You are requested.
His daughter's growing up though. You see, she's adorable, man.
The Chewbacca.
Oh yeah,
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca highball. What is that? I have never made a cocktail with
did a
root beer,
highball
but I
with
kind of want to
chocolate?
now.
What?
Smith and Cross and root beer. I mean, I
Root
can't.
beer?
I can't.
Holy
I can't.
shit. I can't even.
I can't imagine that being
envision
bad.
that.
But it can't be
But I can't
bad.
even
It's
think of
not
what
Smith
that
and
might
Cross.
taste like.
Well, root beer and rum.
No, but that's no.
I was just going to say, I've
Ellie
done a
called
few root
it
beers
a
in
rum,
Captain
like,
Morgan's
so-
because
so,
they
like,
didn't have Coke.
Casually. Don't call Smith and Cross a rum so casually.
So it's not bad.
Well, it's an amazing
What is
rum.
that? That is,
Yes.
I can't, dessert.
What is that,
Is that
chocolate
A&W syrup?
A&W?
Is that
Fantastic.
root beer syrup?
Yes, if you can get your hands on this, make a rum old fashioned with Smith and Cross in this.
Ooh.
I haven't tried it, but now I'm going to.
Root beer
Ooh,
and
that sounds
Fernet. Root beer
amazing.
and Fernet is actually fired.
Yes, it is. Root
you
beer
should
and
put that
Fernet,
on.
very
I got
good.
that.
I have this one too.
Oh, I haven't
guess
tried
it's on
that.
clearance for like $1 at like
I mean-
some store. Yeah.
Fernet is pretty much amazing on anything. I did a shot of it in my video this morning.
I can't
Fernet-
find Fernet, and I'm just down to the dregs of the dregs, and I don't want to finish
Oh,
it
no.
because then I won't have any.
So I guess we're not doing a shot of Fernet at the end of this live.
Oh, this is dope.
Nope.
That sounds
This is
good.
Super good. This is super good, guys. Super bitter, but that coffee flavor is still very prominent there.
Yep.
The sweet vermouth just kind of smooths it out a bit. This is really good. I love this.
The sweet what?
It actually does look good. It does
This
look
is
good.
this is delicious. I wouldn't fault you for using like a 40% ABV bourbon though on this one because I think it's already that the coffee liqueur and the Campari make it really bitter. So adding a bourbon that's not as high proof might help mellow it out a bit. But really,
I think it was last year during our fall live stream. We did the Ferrari shot, which is Campari and Fernet.
yeah,
And
remember that.
I remember that tasting. It was the wrong season because it tasted like Christmas.
Oh, really? Huh.
Because it had like, yeah, you've got the citrus, but then you got the mint, and it was an amazing shot, but it tasted like Christmas. And I think I remember feeling like this is wasted on a fall live stream. It needs to be on a Christmas live stream.
This is really good. I mean, it's kind of like a coffee Negroni, basically. It's just not there's not as much coffee in it because it's only quarter ounce, but it's really good.
I have to look that up. I forget I'm going to look that up quickly. I forget the one that Tyler made was literally that, but with Scotch. And I want to know what it was called.
Hey, PJ, so you waited a long time to get that Mr. Black. Did it live up to the hype in your mind?
Oh yes, I pretty much haven't had any Kahlua since.
It's impossible to go back to it.
It
isn't
is. It's
I ended up
really
giving my
good.
bottle away. It's Kahlua
Yeah.
is good, but it's just Mr. Black is so good.
Kahlua
You know
doesn't
what,
doesn't even taste like coffee. It's more, it tastes like chocolate.
Yeah, this
like a
this
chocolatey
will collect
coffee.
dust someday. This will be collecting dust. Unless I run out and I need some until I can get to the store. I can't get it in Virginia. I have to go into Washington D.C. to buy it.
You have to go to DC to get it still? I think.
No, absolutely.
Well, you could live in Canada and not be able to get it at all. So
That's true. I can't get it.
We're still
Yeah,
I
waiting.
would desperately love to try some, but
it's fascinating that they've been I think they've been purchased by Diageo or something. I'm surprised they still haven't brought it over.
it has to do with import laws.
It has to be Canada, right? It has to be.
Yeah, it's
That's Virginia too. They're so funny about their distribution. They got so much stuff, but they don't have any of the really good stuff.
Here, Vino, I went back to my video from 2 years ago. So it's called the Lodge Negroni. It's 1 ounce of
I remember
scotch.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 ounce of scotch, 1 ounce of Campari, ½ ounce sweet vermouth, ½ ounce coffee liqueur. So a little different from your specs, but very similar.
I gotta tell you guys, that's a really delicious cocktail. Absolutely delicious. Other left, really, really good. I feel like I might want to film that one. That's really good.
Yeah,
you want to
credits
throw my
after the
next
show?
recipe up, Rob?
all right, Dave, it's all up to you.
What was that,
I have
Let's see if I
PJ?
can-
Oh, say you're gonna post the recipes in the credits after the show.
Yeah. Rob put
Yeah,
it in
if you can send them all to me, I'll throw them in there.
be in the
No,
description.
I know I say that a lot, but I'll definitely try.
Well, it looks like you got them all right there. So
Probably.
Yeah, I just got it. That's right. All right. Do you see it? Oh, there we go.
Okay.
You got it,
So-
Dave.
An espresso margarita. Who doesn't love
I made
margaritas?
this once on my channel.
And did you? Have you really?
Mine was, so the recipe was a little different. I actually used lime in mine. And people were like, oh my God, but it actually turned out pretty good.
Interestingly enough, now I'm not going to use any espresso because it would have been cold and useless by the time I got to it. And there'd be no crema. However, you can use, as a substitute, a really strong coffee. Just so
A
you're
really
aware.
strong what, Dave?
A really strong coffee. And a good coffee. And if you have a coffee that has some interesting notes, like I'm using a hazelnut coffee,
Mm-hmm.
that will definitely work really well.
Yeah, these concentrates that you could buy like at Trader Joe's are the perfect replacement for an espresso.
Hey, put my recipe back up, Rob.
Rob
Never
thinks
mind.
Rob thinks we memorize these things.
Well,
I figured
the
you'd.
thing is, I literally handwrite all my recipes in books.
So do I. Look, Dave.
If
I
you
can
know
tell.
anybody that's interested,
Hey, I figured people wanted to,
recipes in a book.
see you make it.
And Dave, we should
I have a notebook full of
Dave, we
everything.
should sell the archives of our cocktail recipes.
Yeah. What is that?
All right, there it is.
Yeah, okay, 3/4 of an ounce of coffee liqueur. And of course, I can't get Mr. Black, so I'm using the super sweetness. The one thing about this being sweet is you don't need to add any sweetness. And of course, what else did I forget? Triple sec. I don't have any triple sec, but you can use Cointreau instead. It's just slightly different on the orange flavor.
Patron has a coffee liqueur too. That's pretty good.
They
Yeah,
stopped
it does.
making it, man.
They did.
Yeah, they stopped. It's horrible. The
Did they really?
Black that shit is delicious, man.
Wow.
But Dave, isn't Cointreau just like a premium triple sec?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Slightly.
Quantro's Quantro's
It's a
a
curacao,
premium
really,
triple sec,
truthfully. And of course, give it a flip and shake it.
With a smile.
Now, don't trust anybody who does not shake their cocktail hard. You need to put some real effort in it. Oh, it's true. I'm just going to dirty dump it. And you get a cocktail that's much lighter in color than you would expect. And it smells fantastic. You get some orange. In my case, a little bit of hazelnut from the hazelnut coffee. Oh, yeah. That is good. That is really good. You don't need the lime for this one. Just sweet enough.
With a salted rim.
You know what? Truthfully, I don't like salting my
Oh yeah, me neither.
margaritas. But if I'm going to make my preferred version of a margarita, I'm going to use a reposado tequila.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use 2 ounces of that, an ounce of lime juice, an ounce of Pierre Ferrand dry curacao, and then I'll put about 5 ml of agave syrup, and then a little sprinkle of salt in there just to brighten it up and combine it all. And shake the crap out of it. It works really good. It's probably one of the best margaritas you can try, in my opinion. Right?
I like margaritas. I'm not a huge fan. I make them for my wife. She loves them. But I love me a good daiquiri.
But this is
I love this like a Cadillac margarita. Can't beat
On
it.
the rocks is good. I'm not much for the frozen.
No, I
Yeah,
don't like
I'm
frozen.
Let me
I don't drink any of the
squeeze
frozen
back a
ones.
little bit to see what people are saying. We've been ignoring our
Frozen's only good when you're at Disney World and you get the 3-layered like plain mango strawberry. That's fucking amazing. But I mean, if I'm making a proper cocktail, there's a time and place for the frozen cocktails, but a proper cocktail is always better.
What's everybody's favorite margarita, guys? In the chat, which in here, the screen here, what's everybody's favorite margarita?
Rob, what are you doing?
Hey, Bonnie,
Rob,
you got a favorite?
ruining
You got a
the
favorite
audio
margarita?
every single time.
So my favorite margarita, it's just like 2 ounces of a decent Blanco tequila, half an ounce of Cointreau, half an ounce of agave nectar, and an ounce of lime juice. And according to that asshole earlier today, apparently orange juice.
I forgot about that guy.
Remember the guy the comment on my video? Yeah, did you guys see that?
Yeah.
So
I am doing like blood orange margaritas for Halloween
Nice.
because they look cool. But
every time I get
dude,
blood
like
oranges,
Cointreau.
every time I can find blood oranges, that's exactly what I do. Is I do that's when I make my dehydrated orange wheels because they make the best. The color is just like so it pops.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I just totally like molested one of my blood oranges for my Revolver orange peel. I might do that with the rest.
Bonnie, were you touching your oranges again?
Yeah, it's like
No.
I feel so creepy and like I just want you for your skin.
I love smoke. What's put the lotion in the basket?
it puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose
Yeah.
again.
I love blood oranges.
I guess I'm not abusing mine enough. It's still
So
got
when we look at margaritas,
You're doing
Yeah,
a
and
slow.
the thing
You're
is-
doing slow torture, PJ. That's slow torture.
Like around here, like blood oranges get really common about a month from now, so right after Halloween. But there's one store that they have them like all year imported from Australia. So like occasionally I will pay a premium price, especially around Halloween, to have
I get
them.
I can't find the blood oranges that they like once a year, usually around December, January is what I can get. I can get them. There's the Cara oranges.
Yeah,
they have a
Caracaras
darker
are good too. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a darker flesh. They're not quite as blood, but they're
good.
nice.
They're good.
They're also good to again to make those dehydrated wheels for garnishes. They do good. They're because they're bright. You want the bright color. It really pops.
Yeah, and this juice,
All right.
like there's a local store here that has this like all year round. I don't know how they do it.
It's like it almost looks like
It's
beet
all
juice.
natural. It's from
It
Florida.
does look like beet
100%
juice.
blood orange.
That's got to be some
I
artificial
buy like one
coloring or
of
some
these
shit
at
in that.
least like every Halloween.
food coloring.
So I made myself another espresso just because I just wanted to drink one.
Wait,
Here's that double-walled glass that you like there, Vino.
I love that, man. Is this somebody?
so-
is it my turn to make a cocktail? Like, are
Okay,
you guys?
go for it.
Bonnie, PJ, you guys are good.
We're good.
Peter
Go for
said that Tim said that his margarita made with mezcal and blue curacao with ancho reyes, so a bit of a spicy mezcalita, almost. Who else do we have?
My wife says the baby's sleeping and she needs a drink now. So what do you want?
Ooh, just a sec. Rob B says a margarita with 2 ounces of Fortaleza Reposado. I need glasses. 1 ounce of Damania, half an ounce of ancho reyes, 1 ounce of lime juice, and a quarter ounce of agave nectar. That actually sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, that sounds
That
good.
sounds good. What is
Rob, put my recipe up, by the way.
Damiana? Oh yeah, what is Damaina or whatever that is?
Damiana? I'm not sure. Okay, I am not sure, but I'm gonna
So
have
you're doing the squeaky wheel, right?
Do the squeaky wheel. Squeaky wheel gets the
Squeaky wheel, mezcal. Oh, you did 2
Rob,
cocktails with Campari.
Yeah, Rob, this is for you. This is for you because I'm not the biggest smoky fan, but I figured you might like this one.
Stuff. What's the mezcal you're using?
Madre.
Oh,
Madre.
I love the bottle on the Madre's Mezcal. I just love it. It screams
Right?
old Mexico. Right?
Isn't it awesome, Dave? I love the bottle.
My favorite mezcal that like I've tried 5-6 different mezcals, and honestly, uh-oh. Did we lose connection?
No, we're good.
We're good.
Do you hear us, Rob?
You might swap the screen out.
Rob
we-
is
I think,
struggling.
Rob froze.
Are we still going?
Yeah, we're
we're
still
good,
going.
yeah.
We was
So I-
entertaining
I-
Mr. Roboto.
No, but I got a message saying that the connection was lost. But if we're still
I think your
live,
wife wants
all
her
right.
drink, so she's fucking with the stream, probably.
Yeah, just to say, to quote a line
Hey, she didn't
from
tell me
one
what
of
she
my
wants.
favorites, my old lady asked for something, I jumped to it.
Yeah, see, you gotta take it. Take it. From
I
PJ.
asked her what she wanted. She wasn't listening.
Oh, she's listening. You're going to hear about it later now.
I probably will. No, yeah. My favorite. Honestly, I've tried a few mezcals, and honestly, the with the Vita is my favorite. It's really smoky.
It's my favorite too. Yeah.
You know what?
It's
I've tried a couple of different mezcals. There's so many. There's a few really good ones. One of my favorites is the mezcalita that I used to have that I haven't been able to find again. It's just a little squat, kind of roundish bottle. It's probably one of the best mezcals I've tried with cocktails.
Do you know how excited I get when I get to use amaretto? I mean, I love amaretto. Oh.
I like when you say amaretto.
Yeah, I like stuff like these
the
because of you
Italian
guys.
is out.
Hey, PJ, what was that, PJ?
I said I buy these bottles from watching you guys. But you're right, Amaretto's great. I love it.
So
I mean,
PJ, what you need to do is like figure out what bottles you have and make cocktails using that, because then you're gonna keep buying shit.
I know. But
And?
the pistachio martini
Oh, God,
that I
everyone.
made using that was so good.
What's that?
The pistachio martini I made.
Oh,
using
that
the
one looked
Amaretto,
good. Yeah, that looked good.
that was
Yep.
very good. Yeah, you gotta like the color green, I guess, but it was really good.
Who doesn't love green? Oh,
Guys,
this
how's the stream? I keep getting choppiness and
You're a little
messages.
choppy. Everybody else seems fine.
I'm a little choppy,
Yeah.
but I'm running the stream, so if I'm choppy, then that's not good.
I can see everybody else.
Yeah, everybody looks
Okay.
good. Everything seems pretty good.
All right. Okay. Well, everyone seems good now. I'm just that was weird for a second there. Hopefully, we're good.
all good in America, baby. All right,
I gotta
let's see
say,
what we
this
got.
coffee old fashioned I made is really tasty, ladies. and
Yeah, I
gentlemen.
can see you enjoying that over there, brother.
I am.
All right,
And
does everybody have a drink now?
Just finished my espresso.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Rob. Come on. We're never going to get to talk over here. Cheers to everyone in Rob's empty espresso glass.
cheers to the chat room.
I got
as
a
well.
couple-
Cheers to the chat.
To all of our fans and everybody who participates. Thank you.
Cheers.
Is
Oh,
that
this
Jim
is
Beam?
good.
That's great, Rob. I got a
This is
straw.
really-
You need a straw with that?
Notice he has his
I took a shot at JD.
This squeaky wheel is nice.
I did
Very
not.
nice.
I drank it.
It's on the dessert end for sure. It's more of a. I would say it's more of a dessert cocktail, like an after dinner cocktail.
Little sweeter.
Yeah, with the amaretto and the Mr. Black for sure, and then the Campari.
Amaretto
So
is
it's got
very
a lot of
sweet.
sweetness there. But the mezcal has this beautiful smokiness that doesn't. I don't like smoky too much in my
Spirit of
cocktails.
cocktails. He's tossing back a bunch tonight.
And
Hey,
no,
Rob.
this is nice. This is a pretty after dinner drink.
Rob, your wife is spoken.
Nice.
It's
But
Colorado
this here,
Bulldog
this-
time. Get up
all
there
the
and do the
left-
work.
There's
What the heck is a
also-
Colorado Bulldog?
Is that
What
your
the heck
wife
is a
behind you,
Colorado
Rob?
Bulldog?
It's very similar to a mudslide.
Hey, does everybody have?
It's like a White Russian with like Coke in it.
Is that
See you
a
later,
frying pan
Pete.
in your hand?
All right, Pete, take it easy, pal. Does everybody have
I'm what?
Thanks, Pete.
Captain? Everybody have Captain?
Captain what?
Jack, Captain Morgan.
No?
Spice. Anybody have a
No.
spice rum?
I could do
Yeah,
one.
shipwreck.
Yeah, let's do. We'll
Have a
do a shot.
sp-
Our shot will be a spice rum shot.
I haven't made my third drink yet.
Oh, you still make another drink?
Oh my God, everyone's very choppy.
No, you're
No,
not.
that's where You guys
It's
were
on you,
talking
Rob.
about Niagara Falls earlier. When I was up in Toronto, my friends gave me this shot glass.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow, but guys, everyone's I'm
You see it?
Yeah, we see that. That's our buddy Janda. That's his hometown.
That's
now,
cool. That is
Janda.
a great little glass.
Yeah.
Rob, what's going on, Rob?
I don't know. I like you guys all stalled for a second. I think I've got a shit connection.
Yeah, it's you. It's not us. It's not us.
It might be
Oh fuck, that's horrible.
the camera. You might be adding more. Your FPS might be a little high.
So are we doing a shot?
Yeah, we're gonna do our after Rob makes his drink. If he ever gets off, then we're gonna do our end of the night.
I still have to make a third drink too.
You still have one too? Man, we've been having a night.
Yeah,
You know what it is? We had 2 extra guests today.
absolutely.
All right, are we still on?
Yeah, let's go, Rob. Make your drink, brother.
Okay.
No, Rob, we're
God
not
damn.
here.
All right.
Well,
Well,
save that shot. For later. In the meanwhile,
okay, we're doing a.
favorite.
So on my
coffee
last-
shop, Bonnie.
Hey, Dave, you haven't made your third, have you?
Nope.
All right, so I'm gonna make my third, then you'll make yours, and yeah.
Hey, Bonnie, favorite coffee brand.
Favorite coffee brand? Well, I shop at Costco, so for my everyday coffee, it's Don Pablo coffee in the big bag at Costco. Whole bean.
Is that the Kirkland brand? Is that
My
theirs?
favorite Costco order is Mr. Black.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty universal at this point. How about you, Mr. PJ? I imagine Starbucks.
You know it's Starbucks.
Yeah, brother, I'm with you there, baby.
Yeah. That's my spoils in life.
Yeah, I love Starbucks, man. How about you, Dave? What's your coffee of choice?
I drink a hazelnut coffee usually, and I grind my beans. I'm just trying to think who's the brand. I don't know. I don't look at it anymore. I just auto over it now. It just shows up every month because I don't even look at it anymore. I should know this.
Rob, what about you, Rob?
That's
For what? Favorite coffee brand?
Yeah, what's your favorite coffee brand?
I don't know. I mean, I typically buy the. I buy whatever's in the store. You know, I buy Maxwell House.
Yeah.
If it's as my like everyday thing. Obviously, my favorite going out, honestly, in the McDonald's is fantastic.
McDonald's coffee is fantastic, man.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
better than Tim Hortons. That's for sure.
That's actually
I-
the old Tim Hortons brand of coffee.
Turn my
by the
nose
way.
up at that.
Just so you know, and
I
that's
think
Mother's
Starbucks
Parkers.
is the worst. Dunkin' and McDonald's are the way to go, in my opinion.
You don't like Starbucks?
But at home, because I grind my own. I mean, I get the Maxwell House if I want to make a quick coffee. But if I do have a thing of grind, I my own espresso and everything. But if I grind my own beans, I buy. I don't know the brand. It's like in some Italian name, and it's just like it's at the grocery store. It's full beans because I grind them, and it's fantastic. It works.
Tim says Pete's Coffee. Pete's Coffee is really good.
Peach is not bad either. Yep.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of those around here.
All right, I'm gonna make my last drink here. Let me pull up the card. So this is an Irish coffee riff.
Lavazza,
Oh,
too.
there it is. And this is called the Emerald Isle of the Caribbean. So we need some Demerara rum. I'm gonna be using ED12 because it's amazing.
Okay.
So an ounce and a half. I scorched my Irish coffee mug so it's nice and hot.
Yes. Yes.
Scorched it.
Well, you pour boiling water in it. You pour it out.
Okay,
so then
Yeah.
just
It just heats the
it's
glass until the drink stays warm.
it's the same. It's the same idea as chilling your glass before making a cocktail. So you're not losing heat when you pour your drink in.
Yeah.
Okay, so an ounce and a half of the Demerara rum. We then want cinnamon syrup, which is in the fridge here. So we want a half ounce of cinnamon syrup. So this is kind of like the tiki version of the Irish coffee. So we've got cinnamon syrup. The next 3 ingredients were actually something called Don's Spices, number 2 or something like that. Another one of those Don the Beachcomber random mixes. But essentially it's vanilla, allspice, and falernum. So I've got my own liqueurs for all of these. So we're going to do a 1/4 ounce of falernum.
Hey,
So
Rob,
Pete-
I looked
PJ.
away quickly. I looked away really quickly. Tiki whipped cream.
Yeah, so the tiki whipped cream is basically just lightly whipped cream, but you add a little bit of allspice dram to it.
Oh my
And it's
Lord.
really fucking nice.
My Lord. My Lord. I would love that in coffee.
Oh, it's amazing. It's really amazing. So quarter of allspice, quarter of vanilla, and quarter of falernum.
Hey, Janda, did you see the shot glass that PJ has? It's from your hometown. Oh, I
Then
love
we're gonna do-
Lavazza, PJ. I grew up in an Italian neighborhood, so Lavazza was like the thing.
Yeah.
So
Where I stay at the Park MGM in Vegas, they have a Lavazza down in the Italy.
yeah,
Yeah.
Lavazza's my shit, man.
It's really good.
Yeah.
You can go down there and get an espresso and then like, dump it in a hot chocolate.
Oh, forget about it. Forget about it. I love a cappuccino with a side of amaretto that I usually pour in. And that's my dessert most of the time.
Yeah.
Rob, why is your channel the noisiest one here?
All right, so we've got the tiki whipped cream, so like that, just lightly whipped cream with a little bit of allspice dram in it. So we're gonna layer that on top.
So good, bro.
Yep.
It's amazing. I've done this one before on my channel, and yeah, it is really, really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that whipped cream.
So Emerald Isle of the Caribbean, basically a tiki version of the Irish coffee. And let me just get off the back to the regular screen here.
Really, really good.
It does
And
sound
here we go.
Hey, PJ, you could totally make that, by the way. And
You've got the falernum.
You
Oh,
got the falernum, brother.
this, you know what? This is a great. This would be because of the cinnamon, the allspice. This would be a great Christmas Irish coffee. Even though it's tiki, should be, you would think of summer, but this, because it's a warm drink, this is like Christmas in a glass.
Well, the allspice dram is Christmas, and the falernum is
totally.
Christmas. It's so
And the cinnamon.
And the cinnamon,
totally.
Yeah. That sounds really good.
Oh yeah, this is like
Can you try slurping that
amazing.
a little louder this time?
And the microphone's right there. It's not my fault.
I'm just kidding.
I don't hear it. You guys hear it. I don't hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, we hear it, Rob. We hear it.
I know.
Yeah. That mic works well.
It's a new mic, and I've actually noticed when editing my videos, I'm like, holy crap! It picks up like every time I go, like it picks up everything. So it's a good mic.
That's what me and Dave were talking about earlier. When like, I don't know if you have a congestion or something. We can hear.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I was wheezing, but apparently I was. He goes, "Are you okay? Should you be doing this tonight? Maybe you should go lie down."
No. It doesn't matter. You got to do it anyways. Remember,
Hey, Dave did it half asleep with no food on our first one.
That's true. Yeah, the very first one, you like crawled
sleep,
back upstairs.
No food, way too much to drink, and I will tell you what happened after we got off. I was talking to somebody, and I literally did one of these and put my head down and fell asleep.
Yeah,
And then I got back up and I tried to continue that conversation, and it was like 20 minutes later.
Those first few live streams, we were very young and naive.
You guys didn't do so well.
No.
Hey, what do you got for us, Dave? What's number 3?
Everybody hit the thumbs up. I guess they're on different channels though. So
Yeah, whatever you're watching this on, hit the thumbs up, guys. Hit that like button.
I'm using.
Oh, this is so good. I need more cream. I already drank like all the cream. All right, what are you making now?
You gotta get to the list. It's a coffee espresso. I'm using Heredic Spirits. These are the guys.
Slow down, Rob.
That sent me some of the
Coffee martini. That should be the one.
Yeah, that's it right there.
We got vodka, Kahlua, Irish cream, and cafe.
Oh yeah, this is a nice and easy one. I like this.
Yeah, it's nice. It's simple. There's not a lot to really get wrong with it, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And it just sort of hits those little sweet spots and a little bit of love. Oh yes, that little bit of love is important. You know what I mean?
Hey, PJ, when are you heading back to Vegas, PJ?
December 19th.
December 19th. Nice.
We're going for 4 days, 19th to the 23rd. I wasn't going to go because I really got to save up for Alaska, but I'm going to go one more time.
Hey, PJ, what's the biggest you ever hit in Vegas? You've gone a lot.
Oh, man, not a high roller, but my biggest single was $2,500.
$2,500.
That's good.
Now who's being loud, David?
Yeah,
That's because the mic is literally right here.
funny because when I hit it, I thought it was only $500, and then it kept counting. Then I looked up and it's like 20.
What were you playing? The slots or the tables?
Yeah, I playing the slots. It was the cookie shoving machine, 3 wheels, rolling machine, and yeah, it's always nice when you think you hit.
Hold on. Say that again. What was it? The penny slot? You hit 2,500?
No, yeah, well, they're all penny slots, but your minimum bet's like 50 cents.
Yeah. Okay.
They call them pennies, but you don't.
Yeah,
But
but
this
50
one, I
cents.
was
That's
actually,
$2,500 is a hell of a return.
well, it was a quarter machine, so I bet 75 cents to win $2,500.
Oh, I'll take those odds.
Yeah.
I'll
So
take
then my
those
second
odds.
was not too long ago. I hit for 2,200 and something on Buffalo Gold, the game I've been trying to get 15 heads. That was a $1.80 bet, and I won 2,200. So,
Oh, nice.
But nothing else. As often as I go, you'd think I'd hit bigger wins, but it just doesn't.
So you just enjoy kind of the experience?
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool, that's
definitely it's an entertainment. I'm not going there to, well, I can't say quit my day job now because I don't have one anymore.
Yeah, so PJ's officially retired. So cheers to PJ.
Cheers.
Yes, September 1st, I'm officially retired.
Cheers.
Cheers,
I still
PJ,
Uber. Thank you very much. I still Uber a little bit, but yeah,
That's the way you got to look at it, eh? Like when I go to casinos, I think of it as it's a night out, and like playing the. Yes, of course, it'd be fun to win, but like I say, okay, I'm going to spend this much max, and I'm enjoying myself. It's a night out. So I factor that I'm going to like play 40, 60, maybe $100. And that's factored in. So I don't care if I lose it because that's the cost of enjoyment,
Yeah, so listen, I want to hear about Dave's cocktail, but really quickly, PJ has another channel where he drives his Uber, and it's a really fun channel because he kind of like shows you the experience. You get to meet some of the passengers and stuff like that. It's actually a cool concept. I think that's where you kind of made your chops originally, right?
Yeah, that was the first thing. Was I did. I started Ubering almost 9 years ago, part time. I still do it part time.
Yeah.
I made one video because I had GoPros and I was doing all kinds of other stuff with them and not thinking about it.
Yeah.
I come back, look at the comments, and people are saying, "Oh, that was great, man! You should do more videos."
That's awesome.
And now it's up to almost 800,000 views.
Yeah. Do you have that like Uber driver's first day video?
Uber driver's first day.
Yeah.
And I've heard all kinds of comments, and it was just a funny video, and so that's pretty much how I do all of them. I haven't had people in them lately, but I was doing a TV quiz show I
remember that. Those were fun.
Like Cash Cab, just like Cash Cab, except my gift cards were $10, not thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to get that back.
That was a really fun concept. I really loved it.
You're right. It is. People love it. A lot of people would play it without going on video because they all work for the government and they can't. They can't be on video like that. I could do a still shot, but I couldn't do a video.
Bonnie,
So Dave, tell us about your cocktail before you forget.
Put your link in the chat.
Yeah. PJ, put the link to your channel in the chat.
Yeah, for everybody.
I think people should check it out.
So this is a coffee martini. So it's not as strong coffee wise and it's not as strong booze wise as espresso martini. This is more of a light coffee style martini. So it's a little bit lighter in color. You get a little bit of a creamy head on top. But what you get is the coffee. The vodka's not really there. It just blends in really, really well. And it's so easy to drink. Like just absolutely easy to drink.
Dave, how's the Bailey's holding up in there? Because sometimes I feel like Bailey's can sometimes overwhelm the cocktails.
No, it doesn't overpower it at all. In fact, you get a good balance of coffee in the Bailey's. It works really good. And just by using the smaller amounts, you don't get an overrun by any one flavor on this. Cool. And the vodka is just there to sort of pump it up. But because you're not adding 2 ounces of vodka like a lot of people would do in one of these cocktails, you're not going to get that vodka back taste that sort of sometimes hits the back of your tongue and kind of ruins the cocktail.
Yeah.
Thank you for the cocktail.
This is really easy to drink.
Hey guys, we had a question here.
I really like Bailey's and coffee together. I think it's. I usually do I'll do a little bit like a wallop of Bailey's in my coffee.
Here's a question: is there a tropical cocktail that's best for the holidays, such as Christmas or winter? So like a tiki cocktail. I know I can't give you the specs offhand, but there's a winter Mai Tai that I did a while ago. I think it was actually I saw it on Louis Fernandez's channel, but it's basically a Mai Tai, like same specs, but you're adding a little bit of cinnamon syrup and there might have been something else extra there, but look up winter Mai Tai. It's really nice because it's got the vibes of a Mai Tai, but it's got a little extra to make it kind of like seasonal.
No,
Yeah, Bonnie, really quick, Bonnie, two things. Try it with an Aztec chocolate bitters as well.
Oh, yep.
Fucking amazing. And also, someone asked about your channel. If you want to put the link in the chat.
Yeah. That's why I asked to put the link in.
Yes.
We can't post the link unless you make us an admin, so it won't work.
I'll post it.
Copy the links and post it in, or Vino post it in your chat so everybody sees it.
Yeah,
Well, Vino was doing it, right?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah,
you were putting those.
I've got a couple of Christmas tiki cocktails, so I put those links in.
There's actually what was the one I made? Let me look that up. I made a tiki cocktail a while ago. It's technically a tiki cocktail, but it had banana liqueur and cinnamon. So for me, it felt very fall-ish. Let me look that up.
Those are good flavors, though. Honestly.
Oh yeah, and they're flavors to me that work for fall, which is why.
Make another.
What's that?
I'm empty. I'm going to have to make another. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's get
Hey, Bonnie, will you be
It's
doing
your show.
the 3 cocktails anytime soon?
So yeah, I'm kind of thinking of doing like margaritas next.
Yeah, I
Even though
love
the
that.
winter-
I love.
It's kind
this.
of
I love
off
that
season, but I live within walking distance of a mall, and I was thinking of doing margaritas at the mall.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
I tell you, I really like that concept, Bonnie.
That's
It's one of my favorite concepts on the news.
Yeah.
So I
It's
wish you
so
did it more.
hard. So to get to like go to places when it's kind of slow, it's kind of hard to go when they'll actually be willing to like be on the channel.
I see.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna like really put some effort into that, and if I can, like I know this is like a really like busy season coming up, but maybe like January or February, places are like super slow.
Absolutely.
It might be easier to do it.
So I
the-
put everybody. I
Go
put,
to
Bon- I
Vegas,
put
they love
Bonnie's
being on camera.
I put Bonnie's channel and I put PJ's Uber channel in the chat, guys.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I was
great.
So that-
thinking, like maybe
You know what, Mr. Vino?
maybe sometime in the next few months, I'd kind of like to like travel some, like come to New York, like find like 3 places there. I've been talking to Noam. I'm talking about like going to New Orleans and like hanging out with him and doing an episode there.
Vegas is
No, he's
New
gonna
Orleans
foist
is
the
so
Lord
much
on
easier
you.
than New York City to do that because in New Orleans you can just like one strip. You can do everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like having Noam there and like I feel like Ramos Gin Fizz is a drink I have not had the balls to order anywhere around here, but I feel like in New Orleans they're kind of like expecting you to order it.
It's overrated.
There's actually, if you go online, you can actually see a video of them doing. They've got a machine that'll actually shake 10 of them at once. And
Oh,
Really?
that's
Wow,
awesome.
no way.
Oh yeah, and it's fantastic because it operates. It's almost like a paint shaker. It's fantastic. I've always thought about trying that with,
You know what I made?
That's
Yeah,
one of those
I made
jobs
on
don't
my
mind
channel.
if
I made
you
a
have to
fruit.
take it.
Last year I made a fruit Ramos. I made a strawberry and mango Ramos, and there's so much more flavor to it. I find that the standard Ramos, I find it kind of blah. It's a drink I'm kind of obsessed with because of the history and everything. However, it's not a very good drink.
I just like getting it to like a whoop.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. That's the thing. It's so cool. It's such a cool drink, but it
Yeah.
doesn't taste very good.
Hey,
And, like, I'm a heathen savage, so I've made them with Mountain Dew before.
Hey, Zach is here.
It actually
Hey,
tasted
what's up,
pretty
Zach?
good.
Hey, Zach.
Bearded Dragon. Look, this guy lives in New Orleans. Check out
Yep.
our buddy Noam's Tavern. He's
Yep.
also from New Orleans.
Yes,
absolutely.
Gnome's Tavern.
Yeah.
Great guy. Too bad he's not here tonight, but
Yeah,
great guy,
Fun-
funny
it's a
guy.
Fun channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if you
he
don't,
said
if
he
you
had
don't
to go to
follow
a
him,
friend's birthday party. That must be some friend.
what's that?
But anyways, the drink I was talking about earlier, so tiki drink that's good for the fall is the banana stand. I posted my video in the comment. Let me get the.
Cheers, Zach.
Guys.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, cheers to Zach. I think Zach started a new gig, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I saw something posted. He started a new, like in a brewery, maybe something like that. Cheers to Zach.
Nice.
All right.
Cheers.
Wow.
But yeah, so Banana Stand has some Speyside Scotch, some Isla Scotch, which is why I love it. So it's got smokiness. Then it's got banana liqueur, yellow chartreuse, lemon juice, and allspice dram.
Yep.
So really nice. It's kind of got those tiki vibes because it's got a bunch of ingredients. But it's a really nice cocktail, and I think it's great for the fall because of all those flavors. Is really nice.
No, absolutely. If you want to have some fun with the channel, watch Zach's channel. Zach has my personality down. He just gives the impression of me thinking in my head. And, oh, absolutely fantastic.
I'm sorry,
What?
but
What?
oh,
What?
no, not that one. I
We're
feel
all
like
sta-
I
we're all
need.
staring at the screen to
I
watch
feel like
this channel.
I feel like I need some clarity on this comment.
What's that? Which one?
Which comment?
Iceman, he ended 2 friendships tonight because they kept me from this live show.
Yeah, Iceman is a wild card here.
He's a wild card, and then Sean says, your priorities.
You're welcome.
Good man.
Anytime.
I'm
Iceman.
I'm waiting for Iceman to leave Sparkle if she ever gets in the way of this cocktail niche.
We got some good folk in the chat. I love it.
Oh, we definitely
yeah.
do.
Oh, it's,
What we should do is because we're heading to the deadline in a few minutes. Why don't we take our shot of spiced rum?
Are we doing spice rum?
This is for PJ because PJ's favorite drink is the whole
Captain Coke.
Captain Coke. I happen to have some.
I think we have to. What are we using? Because everyone's got to show their spice rum.
This is PJ. PJ, this is my captain. Ready?
Sorry, everyone.
I
I
hear
didn't
you.
have all my spice from, so I'm gonna do.
What the fuck is my
Appleton.
spice rum?
Whatever you have, Bonnie. Whatever you have. Yeah, I literally
I have to find my
I
spice
was
rum.
trying to decide. See, I've got my shipwreck, but I was thinking that Smith and Cross makes a very good spiced rum.
How is the shipwreck one, Dave?
I have the shipwreck and I can't find it. Give me a second.
It's actually quite good. It is a sweet rum, and
Yeah,
it
it's
has
definitely
a
sweet,
lot of- and it has a lot of vanilla flavor to it.
Really,
Right?
really.
Okay,
I love
so-
that stuff though.
Really good and fantastic if you're going to mix something with it, right? So,
What the
absolutely.
fuck? Where is it?
Everybody in the chat, feel free to join us with a shot.
I had some Sailor.
Yeah, give me a second here. I'm looking for my
Yeah,
spice
Jerry.
rum.
3 years, but it's gone now.
No Sailor Jerry, come on.
I got this.
Reynolds shots are the best.
I'm good
Oh,
with
all right.
Appleton signature.
Oh, you're being
Oak
boozy,
Heart?
Bonnie. Boozy Bonnie.
I'm not bougie. I learned my lesson and I used up my spice.
Bougie
but-
Bonnie, I love it.
Sorry, everyone.
Bonnie, I have a new channel name for you, Bougie Bonnie. Perfect.
I mean, you know what? We have this new name for Rob. Rob's channel is now I can't find my booze.
I can't find my spice rum. Where's my?
I can't find anything. I can't find anything. All he can find is fucking ice.
Good answer, Bearded Dragon.
And
Hey,
you can find his coffee.
I will never not have ice again.
I feel like running out of ice is like everyone's worst nightmare.
It's not mine anymore.
My ice is all water right
Like
now.
I have an easy life, I guess, if that's my worst nightmare.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fantastic. Hey,
First
Sean
world
just
problems,
said
Bonnie. First
he
world
can
problems.
still find
What the
Bacardi's Oak Heart.
Fuck.
That's pretty cool because I can't find it. I couldn't find it in Ontario when I still lived there. I
Rob, you
definitely can't
serious?
find it up here in the Yukon.
I'm looking, man.
Dude, use like a pumpkin spice something.
Now, for those of you who maybe haven't seen Rob's bar before, he's rebuilt himself a brand new bar,
Yes.
When his channel first started, it was the magical bar cart.
It was a pretty awesome bar cart. I don't know what to do with that bar cart now.
Auction.
You know what we're gonna do? We'll auction it off.
It should.
Auction it, and we'll send the money to charity.
Oh,
That'd
wait
be
a
awesome.
second.
Fantastic idea.
Hey, Bonnie, what do you think?
Shipping that motherfucker will be expensive.
Look at John Dot. John Dot.
Oh, found it. Okay,
How
found
many
it.
days in
There
the
we go.
auction will have to pay for shipping?
Found it. It wasn't with the other shipwreck stuff. I've got about 4
Okay.
bottles of shipwreck now.
I think Boozy Bonnie is a good name. That's a good alternative.
Boozy Bonnie, love it.
Boozy Bonnie. That has
Or
a ring to it.
Boozy Bonnie. I like it.
Now, Rob, if you're worried about shipping, that bar cart has wheels on it. You can put it on the back of your vehicle, drive it down to the person who won.
Do you see the
So-
gas prices? It'll be just as expensive as shipping.
But PJ just bought a brand new bar, so he doesn't need it.
No.
Oh my
Oh,
wow!
look at
that's
that.
a-
Rob's getting
that's a-
fancy, just like me.
All right, listen to PJ, Bonnie, everyone in the chat. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being here again. Another fun night with the drinking buddies.
Yeah,
Cheers to you
absolutely.
all. Cheers.
Thanks for the invite.
Cheers to you,
everybody.
Rob.
Absolutely.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
I get
Yeah,
it.
that-
I get it, man. You forget, but I get it.
Yeah.
This stuff is.
Did you,
it's good.
Dave? Did you do the shipwreck?
Yeah, I did the shipwreck.
Yeah, it is
It's
sweet,
good,
eh?
man.
Their stuff
It's
is
good.
sweet.
But even look, Captain Morgan is super vanilla too. I'm getting shitload of vanilla on there.
Yeah.
I have the vanilla shipwreck. I should compare the two. Their stuff is really nice. I mean, even the coconut. I mean,
The
it's
coconut is amazing.
it's
Rob?
36%, so it's still technically a rum, but it is like flavor wise miles ahead of like anything like Malibu.
Yeah.
But it is very sweet though. I mean, I feel like even though it's technically considered a rum, I feel like it's still in liqueur territory because it is very sweet, very sweet.
Remember we were talking about bottles we'll never be able to get rid of? Look at
This is
size.
very
Look
sweet.
at the fucking
That's
size
way
of
too
this thing. Look,
That's a big boy. Is that the regular?
It's
or-
1.75 liters. But someone got me this as a gift.
He's a Costco
Spiced
shop.
vanilla. I've got the. I bought the mango. The mango shipwreck. It's really good. But I bought it to do my 100 days, 100 mules. I bought it just to do the mango mule, and it's really good. I just don't see other uses for it. You know.
I don't dislike Malibu. I like Malibu.
Yeah.
And whenever I need like a little mental getaway, I just do this. And I feel like I'm back. I feel like I'm on the beach.
Yeah, I hear you. Is the mango shipwreck? It's
heard that,
it's
yeah.
really it's really good. It tastes like mango. It's amazing. But like, yeah, I guess I could make a mango daiquiri, but I don't see other uses for it.
Has anybody had the Malibu Black?
No.
What the hell is that?
There's a Malibu Black.
The only two I've seen here is Malibu Mango
I've never
and
seen
the regular
one
Malibu.
before. I've seen Malibu.
In
Malibu Black.
Canada, we've got Mango Malibu, which I don't know what it is. That stuff's nice. But this is Dave. I have David's favorite. This probably brings back nightmares for David.
Oh, I don't have a bottle of that. I don't even know if I can get it. If I could get it, I would buy a bottle, and just for you, I
Do a
would
shot?
do an egg yolk shot and a glug right out of the bottle.
Oh,
Well, I
you
didn't want
can
to get in
watch
trouble
me-
making dark and stormies and not using Gosling's ginger beer and their dark rums.
yeah, but you got David likes the 151 though. You know, this stuff is deceptive though, because if you smell it, it smells like sugar. It smells like brown sugar.
So apparently, Bearded Dragon drinks that whole entire Malibu in 1 week. I'm like, God
Well,
bless
why
you.
not? You like it. You like what you like.
You like what you like. It's
By
like
the way-
Nothing wrong with that.
Look, it's good.
If you can find this,
What's that?
this
What's
is
that?
Newfoundland
Jack Daniel's
Street.
Sinatra Select, that's so hard to find now.
What is it?
Newfoundland Street.
Oh,
What
Newfie
is it,
Screech.
Dave?
Yeah, that's everywhere. Newfie Screech.
Rob,
This
is
make
rum,
so
right?
much noise over there.
You're
I
not
want to hear
sure,
what
no.
Dave has to say. What's that, Dave?
It's, you know what rum is like, right? Well, this
What?
is nothing like it.
Is it a rum?
Isn't it just rum?
Well, it's rum now, but the way they originally started making it was you'd take the rum barrels after they'd been emptied and you'd actually pour a little bit of water in there. And then what you would do is you'd slowly rotate the bottles. And what would happen is it would leach that alcohol out, right? So you'd have what's known as screech.
Yeah,
And people would drink
Vino,
that.
I sent you the Newfie accent earlier today. Imagine those guys making rum.
Who's this?
I sent you the video. I sent you the video of the Newfie accent earlier today. So imagine those guys making rum.
That shit would probably be crazy legit, bro. They sound like pirates a little bit, right? So Bearded Dragon said he's a pirate guy. So are you a big Jimmy Buffett fan, Bearded
Part
Dragon?
pirate, nice.
I'm a big Jimmy Buffett fan. I'm totally bummed by his death.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sucks, man. So
I don't know,
Bonnie,
Bearded Dragon.
that Frank Sinatra select. So anyway, so when I was in the industry, I had a bottle. I drank it because I'm like, oh, I'll get another one. I worked in the industry. I got everything wholesale. But now that I'm not in the industry, I don't get anything wholesale anymore, and it's really hard to get, and it's so fucking expensive. But I drank right through it like an idiot.
I've been looking for that Frank Sinatra bottle.
So we found it like just right around the corner from our house. It was like $150 a bottle.
Yeah.
So we got like one bottle that I have in my closet upstairs, and then we have this bottle that we drink, which I guess it is my most expensive bottle, but I don't feel like it's so out there that I'm not willing to like get it out when someone comes over.
Yeah, I'll gift myself another one. So but I do have this Sinatra Select Merlot from Napa.
Cool.
It's an 01, so I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit.
Nice.
They have, one of the hangouts of the Rat Pack in Nevada or Las Vegas was the Golden Steer.
Yeah.
You go in there, a lot of the guys have the history on it. They still have Frank and Dino's booth there in the corner that you can sit at. It's got all kinds
My
of
booth?
Dino, he said. Not
Dino.
Dino.
Dino with the D.
Vino, you got a booth and you didn't invite us?
I felt so
Danny
honored.
DeVito, you said?
Oh, that's good.
It's funny. Once I clean up, when I'm cleaning up after a live, I always throw on some Frank and Dino and stuff like that. So this is perfect. That's the perfect segue for saying good night. Thank you to everybody who joined us today. Seriously, this was so much fun, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll be back next month. We'll probably be doing, I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Christmas. Oh, I guess we're doing one in November, eh? So
we'll be doing fall cocktails.
Well, yeah, that's right. Okay, so actually, Vino, you had mentioned earlier, which I think is a great idea. We might dive into Amaro cocktails, which you're doing a series right now.
Doing an Amaro series. You just did an Amaro video yourself, so we're gonna do some Amaro.
Yeah, I did an Amaro series
next week.
Yeah.
So next month we might do a live stream in November for Amaro cocktails, and then of course December we'll do some Christmas cocktails because that's my favorite time of year right there.
Yeah,
it's great.
I can't wait to decorate the bar.
Oh my God, this is my new bar. I can't wait to decorate it.
Yeah, seriously. Well, thank you guys again for joining us. We had so much fun, and until next time, when life gives you lemons, make yourself a cocktail.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers, guys.
Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.
Much.
Good night, everyone.